everybody, I am Nick Dichiria, joined by the one, the only, and the female Jen Mounts here for the Women's CSI, as we want to get those Sean and Danny guys out of the camera here for a minute. Talking about the Women's CSI today, Jen, what do we got in store for us?
Well, we have $5,000 on the line. As we know, TOC is famous for having that winner-take-all attitude and opportunity for players of almost all skill levels, and especially when we get into that elite level, as we see we have incredible talents in the room. Some of the best soft-tip players in the nation absolutely plan their calendar year around this event. It's such a good one. They've been working hard all year to qualify, so we have 16 picks of the top average rate in NPR, right? Mm-hmm. So our top cricket average. And we have Chrissy Grimmel defending her title. Back-to-back champion, winning 2 times in 2019 and 2022. So I would assume that she's a fan favorite. Would you agree? Yeah,
I mean, you can never count out Chrissy, right? That is literally the woman in the room, the kick him in the ding-ding mentality, as she has phrased it to me in the past. But of course, there's some other women that I have my eyes on. Olivia Terry and her Booyah Cup performance looked sharp, looked phenomenal, and she is as confident as ever. On top of the fact that she crushed the walk-on last year. And then you have Cheyenne Richards. Cheyenne Richards, we watch a lot of NDA, and now at TOC, she's on a roll and really in peak form right now, and she's also going to be in potentially the Women's Challenger Series and other PPD events.
That is true. Cheyenne's truly had a real glow-up this year. I remember competing against her maybe 6 or 7 years ago in her hometown of Texas at the time. She was truly, you know, not an unremarkable player whatsoever, but she was not at the talent level that she is now. So I don't know what she's done to put in the work to develop her skill or form and mentality, but she took some time off and she got right back into it better than ever. We just saw her performing in the no-cap doubles, correct? And she had to sub in for Sugar Shane? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, Cheyenne Richards playing in the no-cap doubles with JC Martinez there. And what was a great performance from her. She was honestly one of the best averages on the board. She's also the 5th seed in average for this event. The 5th seed for the men's CSI, Jeremiah Millar, and he ended up winning it, which could be a good omen for her. I'm excited. I think we're about ready to get into the action here. Yep. So let's go ahead and take a look at these ladies giving us a little walk on here and cutting right to the action. Of course, I'm Nick Dichiria, joined by Jen Mounts.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Women's CSI here live at the KCI Expo Center in Kansas City, Missouri. Now it's time to meet the players. Originally from Kenya, now residing in Seattle, Washington for WWDL, Caroline Guki. From Colorado Springs, Colorado for entertainment experts, Crystal Gonzalez. From Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin for Midwest Coin Concepts, Crystal Anderson. From Maquanico, Wisconsin, currently residing in Phoenix, Arizona for multiple vendors, Alyssa Evans. From St. Cloud, Florida for C&M Darts, Kaylee Beard. From Sioux City, Iowa, for multiple vendors, Danny Baggish. From Deer Park, Texas, for Star City Amusement, Leslie Gardner. From Sioux City, Iowa, for multiple vendors, Heidi Nelson. From Sioux Falls, South Dakota, for MG Leagues Music Service, Hunter Smith. From Sheboygan, Wisconsin, for Mid-State Amusement, Jamie Nowak. From Sarasota, Florida, for multiple vendors, Kelly Mears. From Porter, Texas, for Star City Amusement, Cheyenne Richards. From Oviedo, Florida, for C&M Darts, Meredith McGee. From Toledo, Ohio, for 419 Entertainment, Darts, and Vending, Olivia Terry. Originally from the greatest city in the world, Indianapolis, Indiana, but currently residing in Phoenix, Arizona, for Troy Vending, Lisa Yee. From Wimauma, Florida, for West Coast Starters of Florida, Chrissy Gremmel.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the 10th Annual Tournament of Champions, brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts, live at the KCI Expo Center in Kansas City, Missouri. I'm Sean Green, your play-by-play commentator, pleased to be joined by the gambler, Danny Baggish. Danny, today is the Women's CSI, and we are already in the Queen Seat match. Chrissy Gremmel, Cheyenne Richards. Was this expected?
Yeah, based on the brackets, first of all, thanks for having me again, Sean Green.
Oh, wait. Danny, oh my gosh, buddy. It's such a pleasure to have you here. Thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, based on the bracket, you kind of picked this out to be the match that they were going to meet up. But Cheyenne did just play Lisa Yee. I think that was the match of the tournament so far, both averaging almost a 4 and going all 5 legs with Cheyenne winning that. But, yeah, it's going to be a good match as we hope, and let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's talk format here. This is the Queen Seat match, so it is the only time you're going to see a race to 4, 0-0 score line. And Cheyenne's just going to do what she does naturally and that's hit a lot of bowls. Let's talk favorites here real quick. Chrissy Gremmel, the hands-down favorite, 2-time defending champion of this women's CSI. Chances to repeat are large. Who are some of the others that we should be talking about?
Yeah, I think when you talk about this CSI, if she wins this one, they might have to rename it after her, the Chrissy Gremmel Invitational. She is hands down the favorite. She's averaging 4.2 throughout the year for the CSI, and it's just hard not to pick her.
Yep.
Right. In the men's, you had 3 or 4 and so forth. Right here, I think you just say as she wins the first leg, that she's the hands down favorite. But Cheyenne's a good player. She shot a couple 4s. There was one leg out there that she was playing Lisa. She hit 3 9 marks in one leg.
Yep.
So you got Cheyenne. You have Meredith McGee, who was my dark horse pick, and obviously Lisa Yee, Olivia Terry, and a few more players.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we do still have a lot of action your way. I know this is the Queen Seat match, and we are just now coming to you, but we still have the one loss out of the bracket, which is Meredith McGee and Lisa Yee going on currently. Alyssa Evans is waiting on the winner of Olivia Terry, Hunter Smith. And then we still have the last chance bracket with a long way to go. So we are here for quite a while here for the Women's CSI, and I cannot wait. It's going to be a fantastic conclusion. All cricket, 16 most talented ladies on the All-Star rank list.
Yeah, and it's not going to shy away from big shots and big moments. So I'm really looking forward to this, and as Cheyenne pumps up that point lead to 180 points on the 20. And these are two players that you're going to see kind of what we talked about yesterday with the cricket strategy. They're going to try to take away the big number. And they play cricket, I don't want to say the right way, but the way I see how it should be played. And it's going to be fun to watch.
Well, and you saw it right there. Cheyenne did not even look at the 19s, stayed all on the 20s because she has the higher ground.
Exactly. She's got a couple triple lead. She's going to move over to the 18. Okay, maybe that's one shot I wouldn't have done, but I would have maybe went to the 19 there.
Yeah, it's almost like she did 3 different strategies with 3 different darts, and you never want to do that.
No, not at all. Unless you hit it.
Then it's great strategy.
Yeah. And she's going to take a look up, isn't she? There it is.
You called it.
Called it.
Danny Baggish,
we're
ladies
off to
and
a good
gentlemen.
start, buddy.
Cheyenne last night, let's talk about this, was going to take the night off. She fully expected to. And Jason Martinez was needing a partner for the no-cap open doubles. And Cheyenne was available. She said yes and made 4th place.
Yeah, with when I seen the team of JC and Shane, you kind of felt like, as a huge 7 mark by Chrissy there, you kind of felt like that was going to be a team that was going to possibly be in the finals.
Yep.
And Cheyenne having to fill in for the player that was arguably the best player all day in the men's event was a tough task, but she did well. She played well. She did her part, and they made it to 4th place, beating teams like Jules and Mike Carter and Jeremiah and Jesse Gore. So it was no slouch.
No, they played fantastic, and what a warm-up for today to go up against the best players in the venue, most of the best players in the venue. You're sitting back here. And to have a lot of success, it's got to give you confidence coming into this. And she's taking advantage of it.
Yeah, for sure. This is tough because when you play a player like Chrissy, who is arguably the best female player in the United States in soft tip, right?
Yep, absolutely.
So you play a player like her, you want to play her early. It gets harder and harder to play a player like Chrissy later in the day because she just keeps getting better and better.
Yep. One of the first players into the room to warm up was Chrissy Grimmel. So she takes a while to warm up, and then by this point, she is fully at the top of her game.
She was here at 7:30 this morning from our inside reporter, Mr. Will Stuart. Thank you for that.
I actually knew that as well, as I was here before Will showed up this morning.
Yep, coming from our inside reporter, Sean Green. Thank you for that.
Guys, hit that like button, hit that share button live here, Kansas City, Missouri for the Tournament of Champions. We are in the Women's CSI. Let's talk prize money here real quick, Bud, because it is important. The first place prize for this, $5,000, going to one of these ladies. That's not anything to sneeze about.
No, $5,000 is the biggest female payout in soft tip darts, I believe. So that's a lot of money. And second place, again, it's almost like a winner-take-all type deal, and that puts the extra pressure on these ladies as well.
Yeah, the only larger payout is actually on Wednesday with the women's elite finale. First place gets $20,000 to split between the 2 players.
And $20,000 for the elite women's finale.
Yep.
And how much for the men's elite finale?
$20,000.
That's my point. So,
Yep.
the PPD has made those 2 top events equal pay, and what an opportunity for these women.
Absolutely. And that doesn't even include the CDI Cricket Doubles Invitational tomorrow. First place, mixed doubles, is $6,000 apiece. That's also a great opportunity to win a lot of money as you see Cheyenne Richards throwing a nice 7 mark.
Do you think that we'll get to a point in this match where both of these ladies have a control the board mentality with points and so forth? They won't take a lot of shots to close unless they're up. Chrissy did earlier, but do you think we'll see the round out potentially in one of these games?
It's possible, for sure. We're in round 11, already up 20, and you're seeing just a very classic point battle. Unless one of the 2 miss a big round, only get 1 mark or something like that, it really is just a better opportunity to point. Do you agree?
Yeah, I totally agree.
Staying?
Super focused. Yeah, she'll stay there. She is the female version of Jeremiah Millar.
Do you mean in the focus?
Yeah, the tenacity, the focus, the determination of her game.
Yeah, you see her walk all the way away from the line. She'll walk all the way back to the back, right at the entrance of this streaming room, and then all the way back to the line.
Yeah, there was her match with Alyssa Evans, and she came all the way back there while, as I see the Maloney double, came all the way back there, and I thought she was going to say something and walked right past me and went back to the board. So, but believe it or not, Chrissy is actually one of the most humble dart players as well. As we were doing, kind of talking about it and so forth, and saying she was a huge favorite, she didn't see it that way, and she doesn't say it that way because she wants to stay focused.
It's also good at maybe fibbing every once in a while.
Yeah, well, naturally, isn't it? We will have a discussion after this match, though, when I do see her, because that's 2 doubles already.
Hey, she's hit both of them.
Yes, she's already have a higher rate than Mike did.
Oh, that was an unlucky third. Cheyenne's face says it all right there. 1-0 lead here for Chrissy Grimmel. Race to 4 in the queen seat match. Best chance of the $5,000 to the winner of this match, as they will need to be triple dipped. Jeremiah Millar was the men's CSI champion yesterday. He had the 5th highest average going into the men's CSI. You know, has the 5th highest average for the women's?
Cheyenne Richards.
Cheyenne Richards.
You know why I know that?
Why?
Because we have the paper right in front of us.
You do not. I do.
What do you mean? It's right here.
See?
Wait, you took it.
I did.
Okay, you're
That's
right.
how I know that I have it right here.
It was touched about being coincidence or maybe just meant to be. Cheyenne's going to want to put in about 3 bowls here would have gave her the lead.
Yeah, that first start's tough because then you're trying to avoid the hanger, and you're trying to work around it instead of just fighting through it.
Yeah, it's and I'm guilty of it too. When you put a dart instead of moving, you try to place it.
Yep.
Which can obviously get away with you.
2-0 lead here for Chrissy Grimmel.
Yeah, it will be.
.96 from Chrissy in that leg.
Yeah, shooting right around her average, and which is a 4.2.
Yeah.
If she does that all day, there's a reason why she's a favorite.
Cheyenne's going to have to pick up the pace here a little bit. And that's a good start. Really good start.
Great start by Cheyenne. I wonder if, when you're playing a better player in Chrissy or whatever the case may be in a match, when you get ahead in points or
Look at that from Chrissy Grimmel. Boom goes the dynamite. She hates that phrase so much.
Yeah, she does. Do you start taking the shot to close because the longer the game goes, obviously, it favors the better player, as she tried there.
I disagree with that shot, though, and I would think that you as a normal player would disagree with that shot as well. I know that you have the higher average typically in a match, and so you're fine elongating it. But Cheyenne's more than capable of sticking with Chrissy Grimmel. I saw her average a 5.67 last night in doubles in one leg, so she can go dart for dart.
She can go dart for dart, but there's moments in a match to where you know how your opponent's playing. And as you can see, Chrissy's playing really well right now. So what you're trying to do is shorten the game.
Yep.
So that's why she's taking that shot at the 19, or if she tripped the 18 with the second dart, she would take the shot at the 19 again.
Well, absolutely. She would have the point lead there, too.
Correct, just like she did the first throw.
Yep.
I don't know if you guys know.
Looking up. Gets it.
Sean and I actually look at each other as we're commentating, and at times it's very, in an angry way.
It's a side glance. Let's put it that way.
Are you giving me the side eye, Sean? Nice 5 mark.
At me? Are you looking at me?
She's not playing bad. Cheyenne's
Not at
not
all.
playing bad, but it's just that Chrissy's a different beast.
But if it's Cheyenne and you asked her, she's playing horrible right now.
Yeah, and
It's because she knows that she should be able to stick with Chrissy dart for dart if she throws her best.
absolutely. But it's going to take, and this isn't a knock to Cheyenne or anyone in that room, but it's going to take everyone else's A game and Chrissy's B game for it to be close.
Well, Danny Gass moves on over Crystal Gonzalez in the last chance bracket. Here's a question for you. This is Cheyenne's first ever tournament champions, first women's CSI. Chrissy, obviously the two-time defending champion, has been here multiple times before. Does that favor Chrissy in this position, or does Cheyenne's nothing to lose mentality give her a chance?
Yeah, I think it's a tough question because nice 7 mark by Cheyenne. To me, Chrissy in the soft tip world, along with Paula Murphy,
Yep.
are the Michael Jordans of darts. And when you're playing the best players in the country all the time, no matter the scenario, underdog, favorite, it's always going to be them.
Yep.
And they're always going to be the favorite.
Look at this from Cheyenne. 19s. No, stayed on it and wires just above. You take the look, though, don't you?
Yeah, you got to take a look there only because she might not get another shot at it, right? And then you say, oh, man, I should have took the shot there to shut the 19 down.
Because a single allows her to just go.
Chrissy might not even come off the 19. Oh, who did that last start? If you're going to take that shot, do it with a second.
Yep. Yeah, Cheyenne, when that first start goes where she wants it to go, she's great at following along. Her adjustments sometimes can hurt her in a round.
Yeah, yeah.
Chrissy doing the Grimwell Rock, and when she's doing that, she's feeling in fuego.
Yeah. It's that rock and it's the leg kick when she knows that dart's going in is what she's known for.
The Kraken. Chrissy Grimwell's about to be up 3-0.
Yeah, if Chrissy's up 3-0 against anyone, even myself, I'm not coming back from 3-0 down.
She even did a little no-look on Dart 3. Did you see that? She does that every once in a while.
Oh, yeah. A lot more than you think.
Yeah.
As she disappears, walks out the building, and to come back.
Cheyenne gets a hat trick, and Chrissy gives a little dap for it, but right back to focus on the bowl. One needed to take a 3-0 lead, and it's the dead center, and she thinks it's all over, but it's a race to 4, and she'll just run up there real quick and say, all right, let's play this next one.
With a 4.5 average.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised either, and there's going to be a leg in the finals that she's going to bang in a 5+.
100%. And her opponent might have to a couple times to beat her.
Absolutely, and there's a lot of mentally you're almost checked out here. You know, you're down 3-0.
She already said congratulations on
playing
me.
It's tough. Yeah.
Yep. Congratulations on playing me. You should say that once.
Yeah. Ah, man, I'm sorry that you had to draw me.
No, you've said that before.
Wow.
Nice last from Chrissy.
Not really.
And do you think Cheyenne's walking back there to start talking just to like loosen up a little bit?
Yeah, or just knowing the outcome already.
Good last. Matches the 5 of Chrissy, but you would argue last night that you hated this from Jeremiah. Chrissy's the same, you just said, is the female Jeremiah Millar. So do you hate it from Chrissy?
I don't, because Chrissy does it with everyone all the time. Doesn't matter who it is, she's always doing that.
I didn't see her doing that from the start.
With big shots from Cheyenne? Yeah, sure she was.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, absolutely. Let me ask you a question.
I would love for you to.
Did you see Jeremiah give anyone high fives other than Mike Maloney?
No.
There you go.
Yeah, fair. Good darts there from Chrissy.
Which, listen, I understand they're good friends and so forth, right? And as much as I get on to Mike Maloney about him being an online phenom, Jeremiah, I give him some trash talk about him not being picked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't ever pick him. And he gets on to me about that.
Well, he proved you wrong yesterday.
He proved all of us wrong. But you know what he didn't prove me wrong about?
What?
Me saying that if he played his best game, that he's the best player in the room.
He was the best player in the room.
There you go.
Cheyenne's got a lot of work to do. Gonna need to hit a lot of 19s. It's now or never. Do or die. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it gets a little frustrating when you're one hole on each side. Even if it's hitting the 19 above and below, left or right, it's
Yeah.
that gets a little frustrating.
Goes back to point on dart 3. So Cheyenne, door's still open. Just one big round away from taking back control. It's a good first start. Needs the triple. Gets the triple. Point lead.
Yeah, point lead up 12. Chrissy's going to look to close at 19 this throw. Whether she hits the triple or single, I think she should be shutting it down now.
She's not moving.
She is not moving. You know what? Just forget about what I said. You've got a mark on the 19s. Forget about it. I'm just going to throw all 17s. She's playing the, if you're going to outshoot me, then catch me if you can.
Yep. She looking?
No.
Yes, she is, and she hits it. Cheyenne Richard with a mid-7 mark. You said no.
I didn't think she was looking. I didn't even see her arm switch.
It was the eye shift for me.
Okay.
Chrissy, you going to try and close the 19s there on dart 3. Yep.
Now, mentally, you want to go 18 here. No, you don't want to point. You want to close the board down. 3 here is good. You want 5.
You don't want that.
You don't want to.
That's why I point.
No, that's the
I
right
understand
shot.
what you're saying, and you might be right. I'm just telling you what I would do in that situation.
Let me ask you a question, Sean. If you and I are playing a game of cricket, you're going to try to outscore me, or you're going to try to shut the game faster?
That is a weak comparison to these two players.
That's true, because it wouldn't be close. But
Not even remotely fair to them to try and compare those two. Stay right there.
yeah, she will. She'll stay there now with 2 darts.
When's Chrissy close the 19?
As soon as she hits the triple 16.
See, and I do it first because I know at some point I'm going to look at that anyway, and it's going to bother me until it's gone.
Sure, but you have to make sure you close the number. She might close it now. Oh no, she'll stay on the 15. You want to make sure you open up a new hole before you close it. You don't have to be ahead in points, but just make sure you open up your own honey hole.
I don't disagree with the right statement. I'm just telling you my mental mindset is that I will worry about that 19 until it's gone, and I will think about it until it's gone.
Okay, I got you.
That's just my fault in my game, maybe.
Okay. Chrissy's going to look to fill this 15 up. I don't think she comes off of it here.
She will go first in the next leg no matter what, but just like the Red Sox in 2004, don't let them win the first one.
That's a great analogy right off the top of your head. Oh, that one might hurt.
Yep.
That one might hurt.
And Chrissy is the type of player that will punish when she needs to.
Yeah. See, in a situation with these ladies, it's almost shooting, one at the triple, maybe inside wire towards the fat area of it, and just making sure you're hitting 3 singles.
Well, Cheyenne's going to get another opportunity here to close those 15s. She's going to point first. Great dart. Gave it a look on dart 3. Chrissy can get the point lead with the first 2 triple 15s. Do you close the 19 after the first 2 triples if you hit it? Or do you stay on them all day?
I'd probably stay on them just because it's only a 2-point lead at that point.
Fair. Well, they're gone now.
They are gone now, and she's only 6 pools down. 6-3 at this point. She might make sure she gets the 16 there, yeah.
Stay there?
Yeah.
Math-wise, that makes perfect sense, and she gets it done. What a time for a 6 mark from Cheyenne Richards. Now in complete control to get her first leg on the board.
Does she take a look, or does she stay on the board? She's staying there.
Yeah, no matter what. Chrissy with a hat trick, which you pretty much just expect.
I remember playing Chrissy in the Top Gun triples in Chicago.
Yep.
And we lost in the last leg decider, but Chrissy got in with a 138 every leg. Double 19 first dart, bull. Double 19, bull. Double 19, bull.
Just a machine.
And I had Paula Murphy.
Yeah.
You know, Paula got in every time as well. It was either 132 or 82 for Paula. And I would look at Paula and say, I need more.
Well, that's what a great partner would do. Cheyenne's got an important dart here.
Yeah, she's got to hit it.
She does.
Nice.
With the smirk on her face, too. Did you see that?
She's like, I got one.
Hey, 3-1. And that gives her a little bit extra momentum. Even if she does end up losing this match, you don't want to lose it 4-0 when you go to that 3rd, 4th place match. You at least want to feel a winning feeling again before that point.
Yeah, it's not only feeling the winning feeling, but knowing that you can beat Chrissy Grimmel.
And
right.
Look how much looser she is now. She's starting to nod her head with the music. The weight on the shoulders lifts a little bit, and there's an opening right now. Based on the sounds.
Yeah, based on the sounds, because I can't tell. But
she missed dart 2.
We'll see. Sorry, buddy.
At least she closed the 20s. Meredith McGee defeats Lisa Yee. So Lisa's going to be in that last chance bracket. Hunter Smith playing Alyssa Evans currently.
Yeah, Hunter Smith beat Olivia Terry.
Hunter Smith beat Olivia Terry. So Olivia Terry's also in the last chance.
Sorry, I was writing those down for you guys.
No need to apologize, Will. You were doing 16 things at once, and we appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, it has to stay on that 20s with Chrissy having 2 on it already. So expect Chrissy to shut it down here no matter what she does with the 19.
Cheyenne looking over the 18s. Usually really good about following that first dart, and that's why I think she's upset at dart 2 and 3.
Yeah, not as comfortable with those 2 throws. She was lunging just a little bit, almost trying to make sure she gets it in the triple there. Chrissy likes to take a shot with the last dart, but she'll stay there.
Who's going to hit the 9? Who's going to hit the 9 when they need to hit the 9 in this leg?
You think that's what it's going to be?
It's going to be one of that's going to be the difference round.
I think it's going to be who's going to shut down the other person's honey hole first, and then win the game with the most points.
So, who's going to win a normal leg of cricket with a normal cricket winning darts?
Yeah, basically.
Man, Danny.
What a prediction.
Broadcast school is really paying off.
Thank you, buddy.
John Mann would be proud.
Yes, he would. And only a 2 mark from Chrissy, so another opening for Cheyenne. She's going to she's got to know that she's got to get at least a 4 or 6 to try to take that shot at the 19, and can't do it. She's trying to frustration.
Third, yep.
Yeah, out of frustration there. We see Olivia Terry. What a player she is as well.
Yeah, and she's just been over there chatting, having the time of her life, and you would never know that she's in the last chance bracket. Ooh, good round from Chrissy.
Yeah, it doesn't put it out of reach, but it's requesting that 9 that you're basically saying as Cheyenne was back there doing the math.
See if she can follow the first dart. I mean, just bad electrician syndrome. Wiring the wrong side of the triple.
That is, yeah. I don't know that analogy, but sure. Yeah,
Electrician
absolutely.
wiring the wrong.
Yeah,
Never
yeah.
mind. 18s. No, stays on the 15s. Little thermal nuclear.
Yeah, a little boxing action here. Boxing her in with the 18, but she's going to switch to the 16 because she's like, you know what, I'm not hitting that 18.
Can't tell me what to do.
Yeah. She's like, why did I do that? Why did I throw it to 18?
I'm telling you, if she could just screenshot that moment and make that profile picture, like that's just personality right there. Chrissy is just going to continue to do what she's been doing. Big darts from Chrissy Grimmel. Yeah, and it looks like this one might be out of reach here for Cheyenne Richards. I'm telling you, it's great to see the players that just they don't hide anything. Chrissy doesn't. Cheyenne doesn't. The shoulder turn is so fun to me.
Yeah.
That Chrissy does.
You know what's fun to me? Her playing hide and go seek with the camera after every turn.
If she was wearing a Fitbit, she would be really getting in her steps, like make up for it in a dart tournament.
Well, she definitely is wearing one of those to keep track of the steps. And she's going to end this game here.
Yeah, there it is. Chrissy Grimmel is your queen seat. Looking for a three-peat in the Women's CSI. She's going to need to be triple-dipped. Cheyenne goes to the third, fourth place match where she will take on either Meredith McGee or the winner of Hunter Smith, Alyssa Evans, which you're seeing right here. This is a race to 2. This is the very first leg. And our very first look at Alyssa Evans today and Hunter Smith.
Fun fact of the day.
All facts are fun.
Chrissy Grimmel has trailed one time today. And that was when Alyssa was up 1-0.
Yep. Alyssa, another first-time CSI participant and first-time Tournament of Champions participant. She was here last year as a support system for Mr. Mike Carter, Dynamike.
Dynamike.
And Alyssa has become a very, very, very good dart player. And she's thrown really well, controlled her nerves really nicely. I could tell when she first showed up this morning that she was like focused nervous, not really herself, not laughing along. And you see Hunter Smith. Great darts from Hunter. Hunter, a good dark horse pick that was made last night by myself.
Yeah, and I've only seen her throw a few darts, to be honest with you. So I don't know much about Hunter Smith, but she's obviously in here for a reason.
Watch this throw.
Okay. Yeah, nice and smooth. She also has a little rock back, the step back, doesn't she?
She usually does not.
Really?
Yeah, I've not seen that motion out of her. It usually is pretty solid, just straight back and through.
Yeah.
But that could just be how she's feeling this morning.
Okay. Hunter Smith playing with Jake Smith in the CDI.
Yeah, husband and wife team.
How about that?
And it was just a parity draw, and they just happened to be really close to the middle of each other, and then they found each other as partners.
Yeah.
Hunter gets it done. Leg number 1 goes to Hunter Smith. Race to 2 in this format. Again, all cricket. So Alyssa will start here, leg number 2.
Alyssa, as I was watching her play earlier with Chrissy, she looked really focused, and she came back there and she told Mike that, I'm not nervous, and maybe that's the problem.
She was nervous before she started, and she's been playing very well. And I think that when you have success, especially in this room with this caliber of player, it tends to calm anyone down, and maybe she's just a better on-edge person.
Right.
She cheers on edge, so you can only imagine what's going on inside of her head when she plays.
Yeah, absolutely. I would like to see if maybe we had footage of Hunter playing before, but that rock is pretty noticeable.
Yes.
And you could tell that if she did just stay still and just use the follow through and trusted her,
it's a perfect throw.
Yeah, it's good mechanics for sure.
Yeah, Hunter looking down to the 19s. Good first 2 darts. She'll take it. All of them in the tough single of the 19s.
As we see Mike Maloney back there in the back. Oh, yeah.
Good dart there from Alyssa to get the 18s. Yeah, Mike Maloney, second place in the men's CSI.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
That is honestly, if you ask him, let's be honest. If you ask me, I will tell you that's second place to Mike Maloney is his first place. So, in person, that's second place is what he's going to maximize at.
Well, then his expectations were reached.
Yeah, that you can't be upset at that. You know what I mean?
Not at all.
Showed up, did what you were supposed to do, what you were meant to do, what I knew you were going to do, and there you have it. He's a good sport about it.
Absolutely is. Not listening at all, by the way. Alyssa gets the 19s closed. The bare minimum done, accomplished in that round. Hunter's going to move to the 17s. Try and get 7 of those. Gets 5 of them.
Yeah, it doesn't get the 5, but gets the it doesn't get the 7, but does get the 5, forcing Alyssa to point, use the 20s, stay up there. See what she does if she does end up hitting the triple here.
And again, for Hunter, throw is textbook if she got rid of the little lunge forward that she has. And she still is firing on all cylinders right this second.
Absolutely she is.
So they were just making up a shorthand way to say absolutely.
No, got Waffle House stuck in my throat. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Can we talk about that real quick? Flo. Greatest waitress of all time.
Yeah, what a sport she is. And
guys, we went to a Waffle House and had Flo as our waitress. Like, that is just dream scenario of Waffle House. To have your waitress named Flo.
Yeah, and
who's a sassy older lady.
She is. And if I have any kind of suggestion for anyone, go to Waffle House tomorrow.
Yeah.
And tell her the commentary team, the production team, sent you guys.
Big darts from Hunter Smith. Now in complete control of this leg. Alyssa's going to have to start hitting something big.
Yeah, that was she willed that triple 18 in there.
Look at the room in there. Everybody watching along. A lot of the good men's CSI participants sitting back there. Supporting the best females in the room.
Yes, they are. And it's good to see the support. It's
should always be there.
Yeah, always. Support the players. Men, women, children, youth, doesn't matter. If they're playing and you know them, support them.
Alyssa Evans from Phoenix, Arizona, originally a Wisconsinite. So that's where her accent comes from whenever she has a voice. If Mike Carter has played the day before or so, no longer a voice. Hunter Smith, Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
And she hits the Maloney double there.
Good enough.
It is good enough.
It's about to be a 2-0 victory here for Hunter Smith unless something crazy happens.
I've seen crazier things happen from this position, so Just do your job, and probably you should have 6 from here to hit 3 bulls. But you know what? Just use your first 3. Oh, okay.
I like the last dart.
Yeah, a little
Just
bit
ensures it.
Yeah, ensures it. Makes it comfortable for the next 3 darts. That's for sure.
This again to take on Meredith McGee in the chance to go to the 5th place match is where the loser will go, which will be a race to 1. But here we go. Hunter Smith, 2 bowls needed. Gets it in 2. So there you go, Hunter Smith. 2-0 victory over Alyssa Evans. Alyssa now moves to the last chance bracket, as Olivia Terry takes out Heidi Nelson just now. So now Olivia Terry is going to take on Danny Gass in the next round for 8th place. Lisa Yee will be the one taking on, I believe, Alyssa Evans. And we're going to go ahead and head to one of our participants in the CSI today, Miss Cheyenne Richards. She was joined by Mr. Danny Baggish earlier to answer a few questions.
Here we are, 2023 Tournament of Champions, the PPD event, and I am joined by Cheyenne Richards. Cheyenne, you have the CSI event tomorrow. How you feeling?
Hopefully very good. I've shot pretty well this week so far. I already took one triples event, so hopefully I can get the singles tomorrow. That would be amazing.
Nice, nice. Now, you've been playing darts for a long time, but this is actually your first TOC event, is that correct?
It is. It's my first TOC event, first TOC ever, and then yesterday was the first one I've played in this. I've struggled the entire year just to qualify for like the 50K to stay up there in the top 500. So this is exciting for me.
Nice. Now, we just seen Jeremiah Millar win the CSI for the men's and saw what it meant for him. You actually have the 5th highest average. Jeremiah had the 5th highest average. Could it be coincidence?
Let's hope so. Let's hope it's just good luck today. I saw him get very emotional and very teary-eyed. It almost made me cry because I'm a mom and everything. I get very emotional when things happen. And I was like, I don't even know you, but I'm so proud of you today. And so I hope tomorrow that's me. I hope that's me.
Yeah, you've been playing darts for a long time. People don't know this. A couple of years, I've known you for a while. You took a little bit of a break from what I understand, and you're coming back. Do you feel like you're coming back stronger, or do you feel like there's still a little bit of Cheyenne Richards that isn't fully back yet?
So I have actually been playing for 12 years, about 12, and then I took a 3-year break prior to October of last year, so I went back playing for a year solid, and I actually think I came back a lot stronger than I left. It was not expected.
Well, probably not, but if you come back stronger, that means you're going to be a force to be reckoned with. Chrissy is the 2-time defending champion. It's a tough task to defeat her.
It's definitely tough. She's always been a strong player. She's a very respectable player, and I cannot wait. I hope I see her at the finals. That's the one I want.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, good luck tomorrow, and let's see if you can make the finals.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the Tournament of Champions 2023 live in Kansas City, Missouri at the KCI Expo Center. I'm Sean Green, joined by the amazing, talented, handsome Danny Baggish. Danny, this is a great one-loss side match between Alyssa Evans and Lisa Yee.
Yeah, this is one loss because it says game 1 of 3, but I just want to. Okay.
That's what I just said. Said one loss.
Oh, okay.
And the Danny Gass, Olivia Terry. This is a last chance match, actually.
Oh, I'm getting that a little backwards here. So the one loss and the last chance. Yeah, makes sense now. Makes sense. So Lisa Yee, savvy veteran. She was
actually.
playing.
They set it up wrong. This should be just a last chance. So
that's why I was
reading
asking.
the board the wrong way.
Okay.
It doesn't matter, I guess, because it's just one leg of cricket.
Well, it always matters if it's just one leg with best out of 3.
So Alyssa's going to try and see what she can do here. Lisa Yee starting out in fuego after 2 rounds. 140 on the 20s and 1 mark on the 19s. That might be to do with the greatness of where she is from. Indianapolis, Indiana.
Yeah. Right. And you know what? You're absolutely right about that because the better players are from your home state, which is probably why I have the 2-time CSI defending champion in Chrissy Grimmel.
Who's from Wisconsin.
But she lives in Florida.
But she's a Wisconsinite.
Yeah, but she's a Floridian.
I bet if you asked her what she was, she would say Wisconsinite.
I bet you she would too because she just hit me in the shoulder and said, I'm from Wisconsin.
I already knew that. So there you go.
There you go.
Hey, listen, you can't do everything correctly.
No,
Alyssa Evans, also originally from Wisconsin, currently resides in Phoenix, Arizona. Going to try and do a lot of damage on the 18s. Maybe the 17s. She keeps her head up high. Do you like that, or is that a little bit... Is that showing a little bit of stiffness?
I don't know because she's obviously taller. Olivia's going good shot by Olivia. This is also one game, correct?
Yeah, race to 1 in that one as well.
She's taller, so I don't even know how to answer that. Maybe it has something to do with her height, how she looks at the board, or whatever the case may be. But she's comfortable with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's a good player, so it's working for her.
Yeah, she's one of those players that she's gotten really good really quickly. I've been playing for a couple years and really taking it seriously for less than a year.
Which is outstanding.
Yeah, it's really cool to see. You're going to see her for a very long time.
I feel like you're going to see a lot of these players for a while. The caliber of players that you have in this room is top-notch, and it's been good to see. It's been good to talk to most of them, and they love this event.
Absolutely, and we didn't even mention the fact that both these players, their home bar is the same home bar, Bull Shooters in Phoenix, Arizona, currently. So both Midwestern folk who moved to Phoenix, Arizona. That must be the smart play.
Must be the smart play.
Olivia Terry for the match and to move on against Danny Gass. There it is. And we're going to head right back on over to Alyssa Evans. Lisa Yee, race to 1. I know it says game 1, but that is wrong.
Yeah, Lisa's been playing. She just hit a huge 7 mark in this leg and continuing to punish this board.
She's so good.
Wouldn't be surprised if this goes in, Sean. It is in the black.
It is, but it's a single 8. Alyssa will step on up, knowing that this is probably her last time throwing in this tournament. Still done a great job to get 7th place. She's actually in the $250 range, so she did get the money jump as well. So finishing in the top 8, we'll do that.
It's always nice to get a little bit of a money jump.
Yeah, Danny Gass also getting that money jump, even though Olivia Terry took out that one. So Lisa Yee or Alyssa Evans will take on Olivia Terry. So either Olivia Terry or Lisa Yee will finish 6th.
Yeah, that's almost kind of like we saw yesterday with players like Rick Henze, Gates, and Jules.
Yep.
Finishing no better than fifth or sixth. So that's tough, isn't it?
Yep.
It just shows how deep these CSI events are.
It's why we have them. It's why it's a brilliant move by the Partners Promoting Darts and Tournament of Champions to have this type of an event. It really brings the elite players together, and in the format that it is, anyone can win a race to 2, right? Anyone can definitely win a race to 1.
Yeah, absolutely. Lisa Yee, Alyssa hit 3 balls there, but Lisa's going to close this game out with a single 20 here.
Wow, you said that immediately after it happened, and look at that. Really good friends. Again, they're from the exact same area. They play at the same bar. I know that Lisa is proud of the way Alyssa has grown as a player and also played in this CSI.
Look at this matchup. Meredith McGee versus Hunter Smith.
And Hunter Smith up 1-0 here in this race to 2. This is to see who plays Cheyenne Richards in the 3rd place match.
The winner?
The winner will play Cheyenne Richards. The loser will move on to take on the winner of Lisa Yee, Olivia Terry. So you don't want to lose this match because that is a tough player no matter who it is.
Well, if you're going to buy that, then you don't really want to win it, do you?
What?
If you're going by that motto,
Yeah.
you don't want to win it, do you?
You want to do whatever you need to do to continue to move forward. All right, I guess you're right.
The winner's playing Cheyenne, who's in good form.
But you can still lose that one and still be in this tournament.
Correct. That is a great point. As my dark horse pick, Meredith McGee. It's a timely 7 mark there.
Can you call Meredith a dark horse when she made the finals last year?
You can.
But you'd definitely call Hunter Smith a dark horse who did not make the finals last year, and that was my dark horse pick last night.
Sure, absolutely. But you can call Meredith a dark horse pick because I just did.
So, Meredith McGee, the 4th overall average with a 3.678, and she has taken on Hunter Smith. 3.287 currently is her league average coming into this. Of course, both of them throwing above that to be at this point because you have to.
And you will.
Yep.
Yeah, they will.
Hunter a little bit more solid. You notice the rock is not quite as there.
It wasn't as much as last match.
Yep.
Not as noticeable, but still got that little rock. You know, I flew over here, and next to me sat Meredith McGee.
Did you talk to her about this event?
I did. And I actually talked to her about the support on her wrist as well. And that's hard to do. It's hard to throw with that on your wrist.
How long has she been doing that?
A while.
And what is the reasoning behind it?
So so when she practices with it off, it's like you can hear something always popping.
And not in the good way.
No, it can't be in a good way. Oh, she's going to hit the 9 mark here? Oh, just
Good darts from Hunter.
one hole above. And this is more of these two players are very in tune with this match. Not a lot of high-fiving going on. And
No.
But yeah, so she puts it on because of that reason. And also she wears the hard brace when she's traveling because she doesn't want to injure it on the way to a tournament.
Okay. That's interesting. And great preparation. She hits the trip 17, so Hunter's going to have to move to a new number.
And that was a gutsy trip 17 too. Last dart, just drills it.
What I like about Hunter is the zero hesitation to switch after dart 1 onto the 15s. A lot of players are like, well, I've already started on the 16s. Do I have to stay there or whatever? She immediately understands, just move.
Yeah, just move. No reason to move over, move from your spot. Go to the open target.
Look at Meredith. Look at Meredith. Big darts from Meredith McGee in leg number 2 to potentially take this to a last leg decider unless something absolutely insane happens.
Yeah, Meredith should be hitting the 2 bulls here. Go to a last leg decider, and then the all-important diddle.
one just a bit above.
She doesn't move over. I feel like it would be blocked from right there, but she stands a little bit to the right, so maybe not. No lead is safe. Pointing on the 18 wouldn't be bad. But
Especially with only 23 points.
Yeah, but she stayed there.
The math makes sense to point on that last start just to add an extra bowl automatically.
Yeah, absolutely. Glad you're starting to learn that.
Not starting.
Well, I've seen
Continue.
you play cricket. Yeah.
Just because I don't hit what I'm aiming at doesn't mean I don't aim at the right thing. Nice starts there from Hunter. You knew she was going to do something like that. Scrappy. Scrappy player, and that's the intense focus. It's what I said last night. You always will take a chance on someone who every single dart is extremely focused. You don't have to possibly think that she gets unfocused anytime.
I think she should. Oh, look at
Great
that!
dart.
As I'm telling her, I think she should switch because it looks like it was in her way, but not at all. 4.30 from Meredith McGee there.
That's some great darts, and a 3.71 from Hunter Smith. So let's diddle to see who is going to start this last night decider. Is this the all-important moment of the match right here, the diddle, or can either player get it done?
Good question. I wonder what they're talking about here.
I'm not going to speculate.
I'm not going to speculate either. I think it has to do with if it's a race to 2, or maybe even option on the diddle.
There you go. It could be one of those two things. Either thing is okay to talk about and make sure that you have completely figured out. Hunter's going to go first on the diddle and show. Not bad with where the dart's laying. If you're going to miss, you want to miss above the bowl and not below.
That is correct.
But we just saw Meredith go right below a dart that was even more blocked into the double.
I still think she stands a little to the right, so that shouldn't be an issue. And I think she got it by 1 hole.
I think Hunter got it. Might be tied. No, I'm going to guess Hunter.
I'm going to guess Meredith.
I'm going to guess Meredith. Yes. All right, here we go. Last league decider to see who takes on Cheyenne Richards and who takes on the winner of Lisa He, Olivia Terry.
Yeah, that's either way. You're going to have 2 great matches coming up.
Yeah.
Whether it's in the one loss or the sudden death, 1 leg decider.
It doesn't get any worse from this point.
No, it's not going to, because the caliber of players that are left are almost as we expect.
Absolutely. And that includes guaranteeing these two, who both only have 1 loss. So they're still going to be in the tournament no matter what happens in this leg.
Yeah, and that's just a 2 mark there for Meredith. Hunter, all you want to do here is just make sure you close them.
I think at least 4.
How about 7?
How about 5? She'll take it.
She will take it. It's very unnerving when you hit that triple with the second dart.
Do you think Nick's working hard back there or hardly working?
I haven't seen really Nick work much at all, but no, I'm just kidding.
He's in the other room working, that's why.
Yeah, look at this.
Meredith.
Well, Sean, you were going to say the same thing I was going to say. Huh?
Come on, Murph. No,
Oh.
how do you miss the big number?
How often do we
Easily.
see that? Yeah, it's easier. It happens a lot more than people think.
Great dart from Hunter.
Is she
Staying.
gonna- yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Staying.
Just fill it up.
That's exactly what you would do.
Yeah. Meredith has two marks on those 20s, only a single, even though she missed it last time. You don't expect her to miss it again.
I'm going to argue that there are more people in the streaming room watching the women's play than the men yesterday.
I don't disagree. I think you're absolutely right about that. Take your shot to close at some point here, Meredith.
It's now. Or never.
No, she should do it now. Calm yourself. There it is. Dead center that time.
Yeah, you could not have thrown a more perfect dart. Guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. Sean Green, Danny Baggish joining us live. Women's CSI 2023 Tournament of Champions in Kansas City, Missouri. This is the race to 2, 1 loss side of the bracket. The winner of this takes on Cheyenne Richards in the same format. The loser moves on to take on the winner of Olivia Terry, one of the favorites, or Lisa Yee, another one of the favorites. And I think all of the players left we have mentioned as potential winners of the CSI.
Did you see what happened that last start with Hunter?
No, I did not.
She hit one mark and then went for the double with the last start and missed outside.
Maloney baloney right there. Did it again.
No, yeah, maybe going for the double 19 again, absolutely, to close it.
That was a little bit like a Britney Spears song. Oops, she did it again.
Yeah, and if that's just a prime example there that you miss inside or below the triple 19. You just need a single there.
She might be just getting lost in the game.
Maybe. It's hard to change something that you're naturally doing anyway. I joke about it being the Maloney effect, but even though I do think what Mike does online and what he's doing with the game and how he's playing, people are watching. There are some people
You're
that
saying
have
he's
picked
an
that
influencer.
up. He is an influencer to some, but I think to most, if they're doing it anyways.
Hunter Smith has a pretty talented husband dart player as well, and Jake Smith, who does everything the right way. So when you're learning from someone like Jake, that's also not a bad person. Or if you're Jake and you're learning from Hunter, same.
That is spot on, Sean.
They get to play together tomorrow.
They
better be good partners together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's either you're really good partners with your husband and wife, or you are, one person sleeping on the couch no matter when you're playing.
And
Meredith McGee with a boom goes the Floridian. We're going to give it for that 8 mark.
Yes, I like it, and what a timely 8 mark that is.
Yeah, and the last leg decider needed to happen, just like Hunter needed 7 at least there. You can see Chrissy's watching her friend Meredith McGee and Hunter Smith play right now. Just taking her time, relaxing until she's going to start warming up.
That's it.
Got plenty of time.
Absolutely, and Meredith also is a player that likes to take her time, compose herself, and it works. Look at this. That is 5 triples in a row.
Oh,
that is 6.
Triple 2 still counts.
It does still count, but 5 out of 6 for Meredith has pretty much put a hold on this leg as Hunter needs it. Oh,
she's going to hit it. Oh, nice 7.
No reaction from Meredith.
Oh, there shouldn't be any. She's not paying attention to anything anyone else is doing.
In
Those triples are humongous to her right now.
Yeah, she is in the zone, and she's going to start on the – oh, look at this.
Goodbye. Go for it. You're on fire. You're not going to miss. I mean, look at that. That's such a good dart still.
She's going to drill the trip 19 here?
I go bull still. She's going to hit the trip 19, but she could have gone bull with the math.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But when you're throwing a dart into the ocean, doesn't matter, does it?
You're not wrong. Hunter's never going to feel like she's out of this. And again, every single dart she threw the exact same way. You see Jake Smith back there watching along in the background, trying not to make eye contact whatsoever. Maybe hiding the fact that he's even there. The fog machine was on, if you were paying attention to him. Talk about bad timing.
Yeah, this could get a little tense.
Math-wise, it makes sense to go at point here. But
yeah.
I mean, technically, it's
an
extra bowl.
125 would have given her 91, so you're absolutely right. And look at Olivia Terry going second there and controlling that leg with Alyssa Yee up.
Good second from Hunter. And a pretty good third. This is not over yet. Hunter scratching and clawing, staying in this. Murph just has to do her job, and she wins.
That's it. Just compose yourself and bail yourself out with the points if you have to. Like now. Now is a perfect time. Oh. This could get tight, Sean.
Big dart from Lisa Yee. That's back-to-back 9s for those two players.
She can put in 3 more here. That's a perfect spot for the double.
Oh, unlucky on dart 3. She does start to lunge there, but it does not make a difference. her upper half still stays the exact same no matter what she's doing. But
yeah, she wanted at least one there to force Meredith in the thought process. She has a point first. Yep. And even now, if you're Meredith, you're thinking, how is this game so close?
And the pressure now is starting to build a little bit on Meredith.
Yeah, she's going 19 first. I mean, if you can go 19 with your first dart, go with it your second dart because it's just another bull. You're adding another bull with your second dart, but she's going to go bull here to try to end it.
One more will do.
Has to go or Hunter's got game shot, and here it is.
Who would have thought that? If you're Hunter, this is something you did not expect a couple of rounds ago, but double bull first dart. Or a fallout in the 19 would have been just fine. Yeah. Big last. that dart's so big because it does make Meredith work a little bit harder.
Yeah, you can see Meredith's feeling it just a little bit here. That last dart that she threw at the bull was almost a nervy kind of prayed in there, will it in. She's going to want to shoot the 19.
Great dart.
Yeah, she's hitting it now.
She's going to do the math.
Nah, she's hitting it now.
She did the
went
math.
Down. Look at that.
Still not winning darts in the hands of Hunter Smith now. So, in the day, that's a perfect dart.
She's back there going, I just hit the bull.
Good darts from Hunter. I mean, you got to give her hats off. Again, scrappy player, never gives up in a leg. That's one of the main reasons why I picked her as a dark horse. But Meredith has done a fantastic job of just keeping the distance enough. Still just got to hit it.
She's telling herself to stop. There it is.
Lisa Yee just beat Olivia Terry with a 4.32 average. And Meredith McGee takes down Hunter Smith. So Hunter Smith will take on Lisa Yee. And Meredith McGee will take on Cheyenne Richards. Those are the next two matches coming your way. Danny Baggish, Sean Green live at the KCI Expo Center in Kansas City, Missouri at the Tournament of Champions 2023. Don't go anywhere. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Big matches coming up next.
I am joined by Alyssa Evans here at the Tournament Champions 2023 here. We actually just got done watching Jules Van Dongen and Mike Carter win in the no-cap doubles. And Mike Carter and you have a little bit of a relationship of some kind, maybe a special one, boyfriend, girlfriend, boof, goof type thing. What's it feel like watching your significant other play in these events? And does it give you nerves, anxiety? How does it feel to be in the audience watching that happen?
I absolutely love it. As you can tell, I lost my voice after day one. However, it gets me more pumped. It gets me more energy. I'm normally nervous, but after watching high competitiveness, it just brings me that much more into the game. It gets me just so much more pumped. And also, I don't care what people think about me, so I just keep screaming.
Well, let me tell you what I think about you. I think your game has grown exponentially in the time that I've gotten the chance to watch you on our streams, and you've been doing great stuff lately. Can you talk about the growth in your game this year and just really how darts has been coming into form for you?
Well, with me just moving to Arizona a year ago, Michael has really helped me grow in my game. He changed my stance for the better. He's also helped me just mentally because I used to be very more competitive than I should be, especially shooting against friends and family and stuff like that. So it's just, he's gotten me to that point that it's just like, you want to win, but it's just a game. So it gets me out of my head.
And you're going to need to be out of your head because tomorrow we got the Women's CSI that's going to be going on. What's your expectations for an event like that, knowing that there's thousands of dollars on the line?
These women I have grown to know, and it's scary because every one of them are scary in a good way. But I've never been to where I've been at, so I am super excited. And knowing everybody that's in that bracket, it just makes me want to be more like them. Like every day, I'm just like, okay, so I'm like, oh my God, Chrissy Grimmel, oh, Olivia Terry, oh, Hunter Smith, oh. And then I draw Hunter Smith first. I'm like, I got this.
That's awesome. And what do you want to say to the female dart players or future female dart players that are going to be watching tomorrow? People that maybe haven't picked up a set or have been thinking about trying, that might get inspired by watching one of your matches or one of the other talented matches that are going to be on our stream for the women's CSI.
At the end of the day, don't ever give up. Every day's a new day. Every dart's a new dart, and every throw's a new throw.
Well, you heard it here first. We're going to get this girl some honey, and we're excited to see you on the stream for the women's CSI. Alyssa, we wish you nothing but the best of luck.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 2023 Tournament of Champions. Danny Baggish here, the gambler, joined by the next best commentary, my man, my number one, Will Stuart.
Oh, you about the Smith. You about dropped the Smith, my guy. No. Getting jiggy with it. That's fine. I'll get you.
Yeah, we got a good match here. We got Meredith McGee playing Cheyenne Richards in the one-loss bracket.
Yeah, entertaining matchup here. I mean, we've seen what Cheyenne was able to do versus Chrissy. Unfortunately, for her, Chrissy coming out on top. But she's a dominant player, man. She was performing yesterday with J.C. Martinez, and boy, was that an entertaining one to watch, huh?
Yeah, it was fun to watch. And if you didn't know who Cheyenne was before this being her first TOC event, and you watched last night, you knew that she was a force to be reckoned with today. But Meredith McGee, my dark horse pick, which Sean says is not a fair dark horse pick, but I truly don't care what Sean says. So she is my pick, and we'll see what happens.
Well, looking forward to it, indeed. I mean, Cheyenne, she was a youth darter, and then she took some time off. If you're listening and you listen to that interview, she mentioned in that one. So she's been around the scene for quite some time, but yeah, just getting really back into things, really starting to perform well. I mean, seen her at a few tournaments now across the board. So this could be a good one for her. Let's see if she can get past Meredith McGee. Race to two-leg format here. This is on that third place on the second chance side. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And Meredith McGee, unfortunate one mark there. She's not going to be happy with that one. And it's been a little bit of a slow start for both, which I imagine will get picked up here shortly.
So. I think so. Yeah, definitely a slower start. But you're at that point in the day where you've been slinging some arrows for a little bit now. You've been through quite a few matches.
Yeah, as Sean is telling me to bring some energy to the
he
to the commentary as he's watching us.
To the commentary, huh?
Yeah, as he's watching us do it because he was out there doing nothing.
And now he's acting like we're just not on the air and we're able to just talk to him. Real quick, so. No.
Look at that 6 mark by Meredith McGee. Going up 102 points, and Cheyenne's going to want to take a shot at that 20 if she can, and she might be able to here. She will. Yeah, I like that shot there, Will.
Yeah, you gotta take a shot whenever you get a chance. I mean, just so you guys folks know, Alyssa Yee, Hunter Smith getting underway as we're about to throw our first starts on that last chance bracket. So I'll tell you what we'll plan on doing is if we get a moment during this match, we'll hop on over to check on that last chance bracket because someone will be out, whether it's Alyssa Yee or Hunter Smith, and that's a crazy talk here.
That is, because that is for the 5th, 6th.
Yeah, 5th, 6th matchup. No, just 5th in general.
Oh, 5th, yeah.
Just 5th in general.
Okay.
So we got that triple elimination side. So
so that means the winner of that match will play the loser of this match. Is that correct?
Yeah, I believe so.
Already in the round 5, and Meredith is going to load up the 20 here. Might take a look at the 18. She does. And 2 marks on the 20. I'd probably go back there. I think she did.
Yeah.
It was kind of in the middle there, so we're going to say she did.
We're going to say she did. Cheyenne's going to look to attack here. Look at her go ahead and closing out those 20s early. She's going to be down here no matter what. You can kind of see her getting a little upset. She wanted a little bit more. She wanted at least to gather some points there. Yeah, go ahead and come on, sit close next to me, my guy.
Well, the reason why I switched spots is because now I can see the comments in the comment section, and I saw my name, but it was just to ask for your autograph.
I know, Brad Ox in 9 asking me for that one.
Yeah.
She would say, and she call him
Brad Ox and Dine. I can't wait till those interviews come out tomorrow.
Dude, there's going to be so many. Danny went around the room for about 30 minutes yesterday and slapped people in the face with a microphone like he knew what he was doing here with his interviews.
Yeah, and also someone was talking to me in a different language and acted like I knew what they were talking about. So nice 4 mark there by Cheyenne. And a little tricky situation. Meredith takes a step back because Does she want to shut it down? Does she want to open a number? I'm always in favor of opening a new number.
Yeah, I think she's got to open up one here. She got to go 16s. I mean, even though she's up and ahead in points, 49. But, yeah, you want something to point on. You want something to go back to. I'm in favor of the 16s here, but look at that. She just says, screw you guys. You don't know what you're talking about.
I like that 15 switch from the 17, and I actually thought if she was going to start on a number, it was going to be the 15s just because of that easy switch to the 17. But, yeah, thank you, Brian. Absolutely. No laughing emoji needed, buddy. Oh, that's gonna hurt. 2 777s right there.
That is definitely hurtful. As Meredith should go ahead and close out these 15s. Grab herself something, as I do want to take a dabble on over to that Lisa Yee Hunter Smith match. We'll go ahead and do that real quick because that one's going pretty dang quick, my guy. Pretty dang quick indeed. Let's go ahead and take a peek as Lisa Yee, 220, 245 for Hunter Smith. Last chance side here.
Yeah, last chance. A lot of pressure here. And Lisa's going to want to try to pound those 20s with Hunter. Only 5 points behind now.
Ooh.
Catches it with the last one. We will keep you guys updated on that one, but looks like Meredith is in control of this leg, looking to go up 1-0, but if it's a replay of anything like last match, she struggled on the bulls a little bit, and you definitely don't want to do that here.
Yeah, you definitely don't. We'll see if we can get through this one and head on over to that Lisa Yee Hunter Smith match. I mean, one loss, that probably should take priority. We may just hop on over there anyways and catch the back end of this one.
Yeah, I like your thoughts there, buddy.
I do. I think that's going to be the more important thing. So we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. We'll hop on over to Lisa Yee and Hunter Smith as things come down to the wire here in this one. Who's going to come out on top?
And this has been my first time watching Hunter Smith play, and she is a player as she is going to knock in a huge 7 mark here.
She has, I'll say, I noticed you guys talked about The Rock. She is a person that'll give that back leg a swing on her third dart, but she is getting a little bit more sway than normal. I would agree with you guys on that one. Just a little bit.
Yeah, I've never seen her play, so I didn't know if that was a natural thing or that was something that was new that she added to her repertoire of
she's got a beautiful throw, beautiful release. I mean, look at this. I mean, just look at this magnificent follow through for her. I mean, just really elongated. I mean, I think of Trish Grezik when I see Hunter Smith because just how elongated her throw is. I mean, really gives an extension release.
Yeah, I don't disagree there. It's smooth as can be, and Lisa looking to load up the 20s. Gets 5 of them, but still an opening here for Hunter. At what point in time is that huge 9 mark going to come into play, and is it here? No, it's not, but good 4 mark, and Lisa's going to continue to shoot the 20.
Oh, no, Meredith McGee. No, it looks like it did go in. Okay, so I think Meredith won the first leg here and that other matchup. Looks like we have a backup going on there. Yeah, Meredith McGee over Cheyenne Richards in the first leg, so 1-0 in her favor.
Nice 5 mark by Hunter Smith. Yeah, that just glancing over, it looks like that match got a little tighter than I thought on those bullseyes, and she's struggling just a little bit on the bulls, and that might need to change if she's going to want to hold on to the wins or come back.
Lisa. Oh, no. Oh, no. Could Hunter walk through this door here? She's got an opening. Big shots.
Oh, I don't like.
You don't like that?
Well, I mean, I'm glad she hit the 16.
Yes, I like the going back to the 16s. But if she would have opened up that wedge, then you're fighting tooth and nail. I don't mind the move.
I don't like it because you're never going to win fighting 16s and 15s versus 20s and 18s.
If you're hitting them enough and they're not.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, listen, if I'm hitting 9 15s at a time, I'll take that over the 20s. Yeah, absolutely. But it's she's drilling that trip 16 at first dart almost every time.
Now you got to take your look. Take a look at the 20s here.
She said, nope, I'm going to 9. Oh, look at this.
Still a great shot. She's now taking advantage here. 132 advantage for Hunter Smith.
Yeah, Lisa is under it now. It's going to be tough.
What a sway. What a sway.
Hunter has absolutely drilled that trip 16 at will, and it is basically rewarding her here. And she's going to be able to shut the 20 down. Just get 2. That's all you need. 2's good here. Trip 16 again.
Dude, I'm telling you, I've always been one to say on the CSC and numerous other ones, you can single-handedly save your behind on the 16s and 15s if you're hitting enough of them.
She's doing it here, that's for sure. Just above the triple 20. But a good 5 mark there. Either way, it pulls her within 2 bulls, so it's 5 to 3, depending on what Hunter does. Oh man,
boy, she just keeps going back.
She keeps drilling that trip 16, but how often or how many times can you miss that 20 until Lisa hits a big 7 mark and gets back ahead?
She might do it here. She does it here as Danny Baggish speaks it into existence. 916 plays 884. You got to find a big triple now. But she does have that 15 as a cover shot.
See, now she takes the shot. Now she takes the shot. She seems, like you said, you can stay in a match or turn a match around, but sooner or later you have got to shut that 20 down because it's going to be too late as Lisa is going to go back up.
She took the shot at the 15s. I would have gone up myself. Let's see if she's as present on the 15s as she was the 16s. Not quite. Not quite. Oh, no.
Round 17 of 20. Listen, shut the 15 down.
Yep.
And if I'm Lisa Yee, 18, 19, and 20, if I'm missing 1 dart at the bowl, I am pointing.
Great catch there because as a steel tip player, I don't even look at roundouts because they don't exist in steel tip.
And listen, I wouldn't be mad at Lisa here if she just threw all 20s.
Yep.
You're just playing the game. It's no disrespect to your opponent. You're just playing the game. It's round 18. Just guarantee the victory. That's basically what you're doing.
Just so you guys know, Meredith McGee, Cheyenne Richards fighting it out on the 20s and 19s here in the second leg. So we're not skipping anything here. And Sheldon says that 20 is worth $5,000. No, it's not. If you can pound the 16s and they're only hitting 3, boy, oh boy, I think you can come back. That's just me.
Sheldon knows what he's talking about.
I bet you. I know he knows what he's talking about. I know he knows what he's talking about.
Look at this. Oh, she just misses that. It would have been interesting to see what Lisa does here. But look, this could be a little crazy because if Lisa just misses the bull, is she paying attention that it's round 19?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter though.
It doesn't matter. Great shot. My goodness, folks. How about that one? You can see a big hug there between Hunter Smith and Lisa Yee. What a fantastic battle, folks, as we'll head back on over to Cheyenne Richards and Meredith McGee. And as I said, I mean, there's just 400 and 400 and, 20s and 19s, folks.
Yeah, Cheyenne's gonna make sure that she loads up that 20. Oh, look at that. Confident dart. That's a confident dart. Just make sure you get 1 here.
Well, look at her
there
taking that Chris Lim approach to things, going at the wedge and attacking when you're down.
When I play players like Gates and Maloney and Millar and Henze or whatever the case may be, if I know it takes 1 triple to get ahead in points, I take that same shot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You gotta. It just puts that little niche in the back of their brain, like, oh man, he's feeling it, because he wouldn't take that shot unless he was.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
There's certain things you can do on the board, and Steve Brown, the one and only legendary Steve Brown, told me this. He said, "You know what the game of cricket's about?" I goes, "What?" And he goes, "It's about me making them throw what I want them to. And that's a dangerous strategy. That is a dangerous strategy.
That is exactly right. What's going on, Raz? And thank you, Miss Paulina. I did see that. I appreciate it, and no problem at all. I'm glad I can do that for you and your family. Here we are going to be halfway through the game with Cheyenne throwing next, and we are only on the 20s and 18s, Will.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, them Jody Ward, those 49ers, let's touch base on them real quick. The best team in the league right now, San Francisco 49ers. And I'm not going to say that too loud because I am in Kansas City, but I am going to agree with you on that. Oh, just next door on the 717. She's going to switch. She stays there. Only gets one. Little bit of opening here for Cheyenne. Wants to just make sure that she's going to have that higher ground. She's going to switch now, try to close the 17s, and she does. A 7 mark from Cheyenne. When this is looking like going into a last leg decider.
Man, there we go. Could actually stick.
Oh, unlucky. 777. How do you hit that dart and just gives you a 777? But 4 mark, not going to be enough. Cheyenne's going to try to point on the 20, and then she'll switch to the 16 at some point here. There it is. Go to the 15. And 5 mark followed by a 7 mark. And kind of has a stranglehold on this leg, so. Yeah, nice 5 mark by Meredith. Just needs 1 here. There it is. 5 mark by Cheyenne. Going into the Bulls, up 143 points. Meredith has been struggling on the Bulls in the last couple matches, so as I say that, she's probably going to hit 5
yeah,
here.
Right. Just seems like that happens. They pull it out right when you think they're not going to. Still
Absolutely.
Big four.
Brian, I am not fully retired. I'm still playing a little bit of soft tip. I'm practicing some steel tip at the house, but I'm not traveling as much. Yeah, of course, I'm always doing some lessons online. Just message me, hit me up. I appreciate it. A few bucks I have left, I'll put on McGee.
How about special mention? Luke Humphreys yesterday, man. Big win for him.
Yes, big win, and I don't know if you've seen my post this morning, but
what a guy, too.
What a guy. He's supposed to come over for some exhibitions, which will just be postponed a little bit, I believe, because he's going to be on the World Series invite. So, but he still said he's coming. He still wants to come. And I told him, your price can't change just because you win a major.
Man, yeah, talk about a nicer guy. Came up to me at the match playing, Will, right? You were in New York? I said, how did you remember that? Okay, thanks, man. Nice to meet you, Nice to see you again.
Yeah, good guy.
Yeah, for sure. Cheyenne looking to put this one away.
All right, just don't throw the triple here, Cheyenne. You only get 10 points out of it. All right, Meredith. You need 8 of them here.
You're going to need an extra dart. I'm sorry. For those that are just tuning in, no, Sean Green hasn't vanished. We didn't Jimmy Hoffa this guy. He's just out there watching the match, taking a quick second here.
He is. He is taking a quick second, and that second is turned into 10 minutes. But Will Stewart, man, he's my guy. As Cheyenne's going to end this game with his 3rd dart here, I believe.
I'm afraid I've just lost my commentary duties with how well you and Sean have been doing this week. Killer stuff. We do want to give a special mention to Jen Mounds, Nick Dichiria, who've been really kicking out some great content on Partners Promoting Darts, as well as our USA Darts platform. You can see all those short reels and all those photos and stuff. That's them. That's those two guys, and they've been doing all the work on the interviews and so much more. I mean, kudos to them. Really, a lot of content this week coming your way. It's been brilliant.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. The people behind the scenes are basically you guys are the more important ones. We just get on the mic and talk some darts. So 1 ball by Meredith, and Cheyenne's gonna want to end this not only to win the game but to end her score with 7-7-7. And
Doesn't happen.
Doesn't happen. But she does win the game. She throws her hands up and saying, "Finally, what's going on?" And here we are, 1-1. In the race to 2, I believe. Yep. And they will cork, and let's see what happens.
Anyone's game here. It's just who's going to walk on through. Let's give my best water boy announcer impersonation there.
Yeah, it was. If that was your best, let's not do it again.
Yep. Yeah, you're probably right. Meredith should be able to beat this one, but never know. She does.
Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope I haven't been too bad. They've been saying that I'm not too bad, but when I go back and listen to myself, I'm thinking, man, he is good. By the way, the water boy comment there, does Stephen Bunting not look like Bobby Boucher when he's going to let go of the dart?
A little bit. A little bit. That's a good one.
Nice triple by Meredith. She does her job here and gets 60 points. So 6 mark to start by Meredith, and let's see what happens with Cheyenne. The first few rounds here are vital.
Quick reminder, folks, if you want to get involved in this Partners Promoting Darts or Tournament of Champions, visit dartstoc.com. Get involved. Maybe you can participate in the women's or men's CSI next year. Maybe that elite finale and fight your way for $10,000. Can't beat that one, right?
No, you can't beat that one. What a payout that is. And look at this. Meredith is just on it now. Last leg decider, and she is zoned in. 5 mark to hit to second round 5 mark. Okay, I thought that was a third round, but 6 mark, then a 5 mark, and she is kind of pulling away here. Nice 5 mark by Cheyenne to keep it in reach. Not the first start triple by.
She's going to take the look. You got to take the look at the 18s here.
Does she stay there? I don't think so, but I've been wrong. She didn't. She did scoot over to the 20. Just missed it, and Cheyenne needs to fill it up here. And she might do that. She might hit another triple and then shut the 19 down. Nope, she's going to stay there because she's feeling it. Oh, just outside on the triple one. I thought that was an automatic 9 the way she put those first 2 triple 18s in there. Down 47 points, 3 wedges. Do you shut the 18 down here?
I go ahead and do it. You got the house. You got the house lead. And it's 1-1. I mean, but no matter what, you're going to fourth or third.
Yeah.
You still got another chance here.
You're right. If I'm Cheyenne here, I shut the 19 down and point on the 18s, no matter what order it is. And she went 20.
She's going to go 20s. Oh, back to points, though. Get rid of the 19s, girl. Get rid of them.
Look at that, a 7 mark.
Still great shot. I mean, when you think about it, pounding in the 18s just kind of reassures she's going to definitely come back with, or probably come back with the lead. I should say that.
No, she's forcing at least a 7 from Meredith on the 20, and not an easy task. Not an easy task, and not an easy one, especially when there's so much on the line and it being a last leg decider.
Another one for Meredith.
But she hits it.
Another one for Meredith. Big darts, back-to-back 7s. She just takes that subtle lead of 5 points.
I still like shutting down the 19.
It's one dart. It's one dart. Cheyenne, take a look. Get rid of something.
Yeah. And then not only does it just shut down one of the 3 wedges, but your opponent now knows that they're only playing with 2 wedges. So shutting down the 19 there would have been ideal, but let's see how it plays out.
I understand what she's thinking. She's trying to pound that treble. I mean, Meredith's been staying up there. You can't blame her. It's the more points option. But, yeah, at least get rid of one of those houses just in case you get a chance. You don't have to waste 3 darts. You can waste one of those at points.
Yeah, you can go point and then shut the other 2 wedges. That's exactly right. And in the same situation here, and she goes to the 20, and it's going to be interesting. You committed yourself to just shut it down, and she went 18. Yeah, this is a different.
This is some interesting strategy play,
strategy
isn't it?
Than what I think I'm used to seeing from the way she's played earlier.
I mean, things do get interesting when you're fighting and clawing for, well, am I going to go to the last chance? Am I going to stay in this? No matter what, I've got to fight my way back into the finals for Chrissy Grimmel, who's, goodness gracious, it almost seems like a David versus Goliath no matter which way it comes out. And things, unfortunately, are falling apart for Cheyenne in this one.
Always got to try to shut down a number when you can. If it only takes 1 dart to shut down a single number and then go back to point, I think that's the best way to do it. Great question, Patrick. 2 different strategies. I like mine. Doesn't mean it's going to win.
We already mentioned it, Patrick. Actually, it's the idea of, all right, if you don't get rid of at least 1 wedge, which she was trying to get rid of the 20s, it's just using 1 simple dart and guaranteeing if you hit the fat wedge, it's gone.
That's it.
The other one you have to hit a triple or a single or a double. I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Meredith now has a clear look here. 16s. All day?
Yeah, just this is basically all she wrote here as she hits the Maloney double on the last dart.
Big darts.
And we're going to be seeing Cheyenne go to the 1 race to 1.
Yeah, she'll go to that 4th place where she'll fight with Lisa Yee. And what should be a good battle to see who's going to beat or potentially meet Meredith McGee once again. But, hey, never know. Never know. Got to hit these bulls first.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And they did play earlier, Cheyenne and Lisa, and Cheyenne won 3-2 with both of them averaging over a 4 almost in 5 legs.
I just want to say, look at this participation back here. I mean, we've got a full area of spectators here watching this bad boy, which is great.
Cheyenne's going to look to rebound next match. Murph is going to move on and wait to see who comes back and sees her.
Yep.
whether it's Lisa Yee or Cheyenne Richards. And there it is. Congratulations to Meredith McGee. And looking forward to the next match.
Oh, yes, definitely. Folks, we hope you stay with us here and watch this next one. We'll take a quick ad break, and we'll be right back with Lisa Yee taking on Cheyenne Richards in her 4th place match of the Women's CSI. Who is going to take home $5,000 here in this event, brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts here. We'll find out right after this. Don't go anywhere, folks. William Stuart, Danny Baggish, Sean Green, and those 2 other chumps in the other room. I'm just kidding. Nick Dichiria and Chin Mounts. We'll be back, folks.
So you want to get into darts, but you're not sure how. We can definitely help with that. We're A2ZDarts.com, and we've been a darts specialty store for over 30 years. We have the greatest variety of darts in the country. But don't worry, we can narrow down that selection for you, whether you're a complete beginner or a full-on expert. We developed our own Colonial brand to offer an inexpensive line of darts, dartboards, and accessories, so you can get into the game without breaking the bank. Join our amazing community by going to azdarts.com.
So today we're going to learn how to throw a dart. In each turn of darts, you get 3 darts to throw. So with all 3 darts in your non-throwing hand, step up to the toe line. If you're right-handed, put your right foot on the line. Lefties, left foot. This isn't baseball, so you want the same foot forward as your throwing arm, not the opposite. Usually the toe line is set so that your foot will be right up to the front edge of the line, not behind it. This toe line is also known as the Aki. The position of your front foot is usually at an angle to the line, to some degree. Your back foot should be a little bit wider than shoulder width away from the front. Put 1 dart in your throwing hand while holding on to the other 2 darts in your other hand. Looking at the dartboard, focus in on a spot you want to hit.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 10th annual Tournament of Champions, brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts, as we get a boom goes the dynamite right out the gate for Lisa Yee in this 4th place match. We are live at the KCI Expo Center in Kansas City, Missouri. I'm Sean Green, your play-by-play commentator. This is the 4th place match of the Women's CSI. That's Lisa Yee, who just started off with a 9 mark. She's taking on Cheyenne Richards. This is the 4th place match, race to 1. 1 leg of cricket for all of it. The winner of this one moves into the 3rd place match, where they will take on Meredith McGee. They will have to double dip Meredith McGee in order to make it to the finals, where Chrissy Grimmel is waiting. Cheyenne hit a lot of 18s in the last match, unable to get anything going so far. And when Lisa starts off with a 9 mark and is going first, it really makes it difficult for Cheyenne to do anything. Bare minimum, just close those 18s, gets that done with some. And this thing got out of hand quickly. 3 rounds in, 9 darts in, 175 points, and 4 wedges for Lisa Yee. And Cheyenne, going to be a frustrating end to the women's CSI 4 4th place finish, unless something crazy happens. Thank you so much for joining us. Can't tell you much we appreciate it. Huge shout out to my production team alongside Danny Baggish has been great on the commentary wherever he's located right now. Will Stuart has been a fantastic director and producer. And of course, Nick Dichiria and Jen Mounts have done fantastic with all of our editing and promotion of this event. And we can't do anything but shout out the fine people who are running the Tournament of Champions here, a part of that Partners Promoting Darts team. I am joined by the GOAT, Mr. William Stewart, as we are about to conclude this one real quick.
I figured I'd jump in because Danny was like just commenting like, "Oh, I never leave the booth, yada yada yada." And where's he at now? Oh, Danny. That's all right, man. This is kind of a surprising start here. I mean, Lisa Yee just hitting that right groove right now, and it's almost scary if you're Meredith McGee or Chrissy Grimble. I mean, Chrissy, anytime you're sitting can be detrimental, but she is hitting the right groove at the right time, man.
And she is extremely talented to where you expect this out of her from time to time. But, yeah, Cheyenne just got buzzsaw there in the 4th place match. A 5.17 from Lisa Yee. The Hoosier takes it out, and Danny missed an entire match after complaining that I wasn't here for the last one. My goodness, Cheyenne 4th place finish in her first ever CSI. I guarantee you she's only going to get better from this point.
And I just wanted to state, because everybody's been asking about this Abby Spot stuff and nobody will answer, it's obvious Abby Spot is not in this, folks. So just so you know, Abby Spot, unfortunately, didn't make the women's CSI or opted out. So
I think her last name is pronounced Scott.
It's Scott.
Yeah.
She officially hates that one, so we just altered to Scott as a funny joke.
Yeah, she did not qualify. She's kicking herself for that. Everyone who's her friend has been kicking her for that. But maybe she'll be here next year.
Yeah,
definitely talented enough to do so.
Yeah, and it is unfortunate, but yeah, she's a talented individual, and I guarantee you we'll see her in the next year or 2 to come. So.
Well, here we go. Meredith McGee will take on Lisa Yee. We will be back as soon as that match starts. Right after this, Sean Green with apparently partners that are nowhere to be seen. I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Hello, friends, and welcome back to Kansas City, Missouri at the CSI Expo Center, live for the Tournament of Champions 2023. This is the third-place match for the CSI on the women's side, and we have the second highest average taking on the fourth highest average coming into this. Alyssa Yee versus Meredith McGee. Phoenix versus Florida.
Yeah, it's going to be a great match, Sean. Meredith is going to be wanting to get a rematch from last year's CSI final and a rematch from their first round match.
Absolutely. Which, talk about that, having to come out the gate playing against arguably your best friend in the entire tournament. I'm Sean Green, joined by Danny Baggish. Danny, I didn't even mention our names.
That's okay. By now, I think they know. But if not, I'm Danny Baggish, and here's Sean Green.
Well, Meredith McGee is going to get us started in this first leg. It is a race to 2 all cricket to start off with. Lisa Yee has to double-dip Meredith McGee to get to the finals. And if you're Chrissy Grimmel, while you do love your friend Meredith, you're rooting for Lisa in this first leg, or in this first match.
Yeah.
Because then it makes it even easier for me to win in the final.
Yeah, absolutely. As hard as it's going to be to beat you 3 times, it's going to be even harder beating you twice. No, wait. Did I have that backwards?
No, it's still going to be 3 times, but it's even harder when you only have to lose once.
Because they both have 2 losses.
Yeah.
That's right. That's why you're saying Lisa over Meredith here, because Meredith is only on the 1-loss side of things.
Correct. Huge shout out to 4th place finisher Cheyenne Richards. 5th place was Hunter Smith. 6th, Olivia Terry. 7th, Alyssa Evans, and 8th was Danny Gass. That was your top 8 finishers. Everyone else made their money back minus $10. It's a win.
It is a win. It is a win. We got to play some good darts, good competition.
Yep.
Great time, and yeah, they're going to be looking to come back next year to obviously do better than they did this year.
Well, let's talk about the prize payouts because it is important here as we get down to the end. Because this is where the jump happens. As Lisa Yee with a big 7 mark, she's been hitting those big scoring rounds consistently, and it's gotten her back to this point. But first place is $5,000. Second place, $500. 10%.
Yeah, it's still a little crazy to me, but I think that's what makes this event so unique and so important.
Absolutely. And if you win this match, you double your money. If you lose this match, you get $250. Winner of this match guaranteed $500 at least. Of course, going towards the major prize, which is $5,000.
Of course, of course.
Who do you think Chrissy would rather play in the finals? Whoever ends up there, because it doesn't matter. I asked her this question, by the way. Do you want to know what her answer is? What do you think her answer was?
She doesn't care because they're both great players.
She said herself.
Yeah, okay, well, there you go.
Which is kind of the worst answer because you're the best average player in the room. Why would you want to play you?
Yeah, why do you want to play a mirror of the best player? Look, when you're Chrissy Grimmel, I don't think you really care who you play.
I think you'd rather play your friend since it's the final, and that means both of you have done pretty well on the day, and it's more of a victory lap for friendship.
That is a good way to look at it because Chrissy is that type of person. She, even though she wants to see everyone succeed,
she loves Lisa Yee too.
Yeah, exactly. She wants to see everyone succeed, but Meredith being closer, she'd probably want to see Meredith win. But Lisa Yee, who doesn't love Lisa?
If you find a person that doesn't like Lisa Yee, they are a horrible human being. That's a red flag. That's a red flag for sure. But here we go, leg number 1. Meredith, a little scrappy behind here early on. I got to go out there and watch them throw live, and it is impressive how firm Meredith throws that dart. It's great form, and it pops into the dartboard.
It does pop into the dartboard, and she takes her time. She's super focused. She just really throws it with conviction. Unfortunately, on the last dart, Lisa's going to look to just shut that down. And one thing about Lisa is she doesn't like to do the point battle. I don't know if you know that, but she hates pointing.
Is that her kindness more than anything?
No, I think she just gets bored.
That's fair.
I think I genuinely, in this stage in her career, she loves to play the game, but she doesn't like the point battle. So I think you'll see a lot with Lisa. She will always, well, I can't say always, but 95% of the time she's going to take a shot to close a number no matter how many points she's behind or within or whatever the case may be. When more so maybe someone should have pointed or not.
Would you argue that's a major fault in Lisa's game that she does not play a point game?
Possibly. It could be. Yeah, absolutely. But, you know, it's one of them hero shots. If you hit it, then it's not a fault.
It's always the right shot if you hit it.
Always.
We'll see what Lisa does here. 19 to start off with.
Yeah, and even if she hits a single, wouldn't be surprised if she went to see. That's a prime example.
Danny, you're way too good at this, I'm telling you.
She'll go back at the 16.
Yep, and does not close it. I'm surprised she was able to fit it in the single. I didn't know there was a hole remaining there. But Meredith McGee, first start hits, you try to close it out, or do you stay there with the X on it? I know your strategy is you close it out because that's a higher ground.
She's got 2 numbers there.
And she's looking at it still. Oh, goes inside on the double. Way better than outside on the double. But the best is the triple.
You're absolutely right about that. Now, she should go point, close, point. But it would not surprise me if she went point, close, close.
You're right. Oh, no. That's technically a single 16. Double 8. It should count.
Well, sometimes the Maloney double isn't the right shot. And there, the double 8 was not the right shot.
All right, well, Meredith McGee, this is the opportunity she was looking for in this leg. It's the opening that she needs to take advantage of, or else this might be the last opportunity to do so. 41-point difference. A triple here still gives her an opportunity to close the 18 on dart 3.
Yeah, Lisa is probably kicking herself in the butt there, throwing the trip 15 with a second dart instead of making sure you close the 16. But she's going to get away with it here, even if she hits a triple, and she does not. Lisa's going to go 16, then 15.
That's the big smile of I got away with one there.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't see Lisa even looking at the 18 here. $15.
I mean, you know the style of play. 25-point lead only, though. That's where it was better to point,
Absolutely. But, you know, and I might sound like I know what I'm talking about, but the only reason why I know what I'm talking about
because you know Lisa Yee.
is because I know Lisa Yee.
Yep. Meredith McGee is going to trip the 15 on dart 1, stay right there, and get rid of the 18. And what a time to do this. Big darts from Meredith McGee. The trip for Singh on dart 3. Wow.
And this is where the fault comes into play, to where, you know, maybe having, you know, that little bit of dagger in you to try to point. But who can fault someone for not pointing if she's successful?
Yep. She might not be successful now out of it, though. Big last. Puts a little pressure on Meredith, but Meredith gets 3 darts at 3 bowls. And it's Meredith.
And she has struggled on the bullseye. But every time I say that, what's she do, Sean?
She's going to hit a double first dart.
That's what she did last 2 times.
There we go.
So I expect a P-hole double here.
Oh, that's right there. One more for the leg.
Just don't push it.
There it is. Meredith McGee takes out leg number 1. 1 leg away from the final. Lisa Yee needs to win 2 in a row and then win 1 more. So she really needs to win 3 in a row. This is exactly what that should be said instead of 2 in a row.
That's exactly smart thinking, Sean.
Danny Baggish, Sean Green. Leg number 2. Must win for Lisa, as is the next one and the next one. And that's not the right start no matter what she does on dart 3. Uh-oh.
That's trouble. That's trouble. Meredith just wants to close the 20 here. I think she's saying, can I just redo that one, or can we just have a do-over? Let me ask you a question, Sean. At any point in time, have you seen Lisa Yee upset?
No. Not once in the entire time that I've seen her play darts, throw darts, interact with anyone. She is always a bright light in the room and makes anyone around her happier, no matter how she's playing, what she's doing. She's almost the absolute 100% perfect partner to have.
She's going to go up and close the 20 here.
Yep.
She's going to stay there. Oh,
nope.
No, she went down.
Switch. Smart dart on dart 3. Gets that point lead. It just depends on what Meredith does with the higher ground. If you're Meredith, which you're not, but you're Danny Baggish, you don't even maybe even look at the 19s.
Take advantage of the 20, obviously, and just smash him in there. She hits a triple here. She might take a look.
She's not. Good darts from Meredith McGee.
This is where Lisa gets frustrated because she hates this.
Which is interesting because she is more than capable of winning a lot of matches that she tries to make longer. It actually goes against what she probably should be doing with the higher average player.
That is absolutely correct. And the winner of this match is
in the finals.
In the finals, plays Chrissy Grimmel.
Yep. And it would be a rematch if Meredith pulls out one more leg. What darts? Now staying up again. Little deja vu right there. She just kicked the camera.
She did apologize, though.
She did, right to the camera. She's laughing at the fact that, guys, that might be the first time in history that the player cam has been kicked. That thing's out of the way. Oh, Lisa's going to try and make it pay.
She's going to shut the 20 down. Well, she's going to try to shut the 20 down.
I almost like closing the 20 on dart 2 in that situation because, again, no matter what you do on dart 2, if you show the 19s, you're still taking that shot on the 20, so might as well get rid of it now.
Yeah.
Because now it's still open and you're behind the 50 points.
Yeah, she kind of proved that no matter what she hit with the second dart, she was going to close the 20 by missing it and then still closing the 20. So
Meredith staying down there. I would have liked her to go back up on dart 3 because Lisa can take advantage with just a 5 mark. Gets her back in control.
She can, and I think she's going to take a look to close the 20 again, maybe on the second dart instead of the third. Nope, she's going to stay down.
But again, she bailing? Yep.
Yeah, again.
Well, that's dead center that time. Guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. Let everybody know we're live here for the third place match. We got the finals coming up next. Chrissy Grimmel versus the winner of this. You're not going to go anywhere. As you can see, Chrissy warming up, at least her dance moves. Warming up with Trisha Romero. Look at this from Meredith. Looking down now on the 17s. Oh. So Lisa's going to have to look at the 17s and get a lot of them. That was more almost at the trip 19 than the trip 17. Great adjustment on dart 2. And dart 3, tie ball game, Danny. But the throw has been stolen by Meredith McGee at this point.
Yeah, it's still in her favorite. In her favorite.
She's the favorite to win the leg.
She is the favorite to win the leg. Still in her favor. Would you have closed 17s there first?
No, with the higher ground.
You're going to use that, aren't you?
You can't disagree with me when I say that.
Well, no, obviously I can't.
That's the point. All right, Lisa, going to look down at the 17s. What you would say is no matter what she does on, now she's going to take out the 18s right away. Going to stay there on dart 3. Oh, almost gets it taken care of. It's like man, I'm learning so much. You don't even have to be here anymore.
No, I guess not.
Your expertise is just given to me. That's all you're doing.
Well.
You're just making me better.
Well.
I didn't even think that was possible, but here we are. Staying up. Should stay up again. And it's going to. Open door.
Open door. And as we know for Lisa, she's going to take that shot at the 18 at some point. She wants to trip to 17 first. Oh, just next door.
Gonna stay now. They just keep gifting themselves opportunities at, hey, no, you do this.
Yeah, absolutely.
You do it. No, you do it. If you're married at the first dart of the 18s, maybe even the second dart of the 18s, but because of the 1 mark on the 17, she's going straight at it. Stay there now, right? After the first? You don't bail on your original plan.
No. Because
2 darts, 2 marks.
Yeah, because and you're still in the lead. Like you said, you still have the higher ground. Force her to hit 2 triples next round. There it is. And now Meredith being the player, she's going to go up to the 18 and shut it down. But trip and get more points. At least try to.
Yep. You said try. And again, yeah, they're right now giggling at the fact that neither of them are hitting a big shot when they're giving it right to each other to do so. And typically for these two players, they're used to hitting the big shot when they're given the opportunity to do so.
Yeah, that they are.
Lisa's
does she go to the 18?
staying.
Yeah, she's going to stay, but she'll shoot it now.
Yep.
Oh, just inside, just low, but
That's going to wake up Meredith. Meredith can have a big round right here.
you think
Even
so?
with the giggle. Yeah.
Yeah. And if we know Meredith, even if she trips to 18, she's probably just going to stay there and try to load them up. Not because it's the bigger number, but because Lisa also has 2 marks on the 18. So I think no matter what happens, she loads up the 18
Yep.
and try to cushion that lead. And, oh, no.
Sorry about this, Meredith. I blame myself.
Yeah. You should.
Yeah.
People don't know this, but they can hear us through the camera out there.
They can't. Let's not start making them yell at me a little bit more.
Oh, God.
Lisa might close first.
No, she'll go 16 first. Now she'll close. Will she go 15 here?
Yep. She's switching there. Nope. She looked back. It looked like she went straight down.
All right, Meredith. That was a big 16 because now it forces Meredith to hit 6 15s to even take a look at the 16.
Yeah, this is 9 mark needed. Lisa's back there cracking up.
These two players kind of Meredith is a little more serious than Lisa, but she does crack that smile every now and then. Big last start by Meredith. Gets the point lead, but Lisa once again is the aggressive one. No matter if it's a triple or the single 16, she's going to take a look at the 15.
If you freeze frame that at the right time, you're going to see Meredith eye roll right at the camera as she's walking by. I'm dead serious. It was hilarious. But
oh, no.
Lisa is not happy with this. Going to stay right there. Needs the triple.
Has to stay right there.
And this might be the moment for Meredith. Only needs 4. And she's almost not happy that Lisa threw badly that round. Like, look at that. She's, like, disappointed in Lisa because she knows she's about to punish.
Listen, Sean, as a dart player, we're never really disappointed if our
she's
opponent
faking
gives
it very well.
if our opponent gives us a break. We're on the inside, jumping up and down and trying to make sure we punish them as Meredith does. And
a McGee double right there.
That is a McGee double.
Because it's always hit.
Yeah, we obviously want their best game, but if they give us a break every now and then, we don't mind it.
15s?
No.
You right.
I've heard that a lot over the past 3 days. Can you believe this is the 3rd day already, Sean Green?
No. Time has gone so slow because every minute seems like an hour when I'm sitting next to you.
I don't know if I take that as a compliment or
huge offensive statement.
Okay, that's what
Meredith 1 bowl away from going to the finals and only having 1 loss. So Chrissy's going to still have work to do if she hits the start.
Yeah, she's got to go bull here. The single 15 doesn't do anything. Go for the win, Meredith. There
gets
it
it
is.
done in a sigh of relief. Lisa Yee, shockingly, a giant smile on her face still as well. And third place for Lisa Yee. And Meredith McGee will be going for either $500 or $5,000 against her best friend in the Invitational, and that is Chrissy Grimmel.
Yeah, it's going to be a good match. Can't wait to see it. Meredith and Chrissy, I think it's going to be better than the last one.
Good look at Trisha Romero. There's Chrissy warming up in the background. And by warming up, I mean just walking back and forth, getting her steps in. But we're going to head to a quick break while the players get set for the finals. The finals of the Women's CSI coming up next. Sean Green, Danny Baggish live at the Tournament of Champions 2023. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the finals right after this.
So you want to get into darts, but you're not sure how. We can definitely help with that. We're A2ZDarts.com, and we've been a darts specialty store for over 30 years. We have the greatest variety of darts in the country. But don't worry, we can narrow down that selection for you, whether you're a complete beginner or a full-on expert. We developed our own Colonial brand to offer an inexpensive line of darts, dartboards, and accessories, so you can get into the game without breaking the bank. Join our amazing community by going to azdarts.com.
So today we're going to learn how to throw a dart. In each turn of darts, you get 3 darts to throw. So with all 3 darts in your non-throwing hand, step up to the toe line. If you're right-handed, put your right foot on the line. Lefties, left foot. This isn't baseball, so you want the same foot forward as your throwing arm, not the opposite. Usually the toe line is set so that your foot will be right up to the front edge of the line, not behind it. This toe line is also known as the Oki. The position of your front foot is usually at an angle to the line, to some degree. Your back foot should be a little bit wider than shoulder width away from the front. Put one dart in your throwing hand while holding on to the other 2 darts in your other hand. Looking at the dartboard, focus in on a spot you want to hit. To start, let's look right at the bullseye. As you stare at your target, lean forward, bring the dart up and draw it back towards your eye. Throw the dart by moving your hand and forearm towards your target, keeping everything else as still as possible. Hold your position while transferring the second dart to your throwing hand and repeat your throw. Once you've thrown all 3 darts, your turn is complete and you can retrieve your darts from the board. And yes, it will take some practice to get the dart to go where you're aiming. It's not as easy as the pros make it look. But with practice, I guarantee your accuracy will get better, and I tell you, there's nothing better than having 3 darts go exactly where you wanted them to. If you've already been throwing darts and have had success with something slightly different than what I've just explained, great, fantastic. As long as it works for you, no problem. Just keep in mind that any extra movement in your throw will make it harder for you to hit your target consistently. As a beginner, just try to get all 3 darts to land in the same area. As you build your confidence, you can narrow down your target, getting all 3 darts to land in one number, say, like the 20s.
The moment we've all been waiting for, the final of the Women's CSI. Meredith McGee needs to triple dip Chrissy Grimmel. Chrissy Grimmel needs to win twice against Meredith McGee to take down the title. This is a rematch of last year's CSI Women's Finals. Sean Green joined by the great Danny Baggish in the booth. Danny, first of all, it was a pleasure to have you here all morning, and we are in for quite a battle between friends.
Yeah, of course we are, but this is kind of what we expected to a certain extent, right? My dark horse, Meredith McGee, in which you said I could not choose because she made the finals last year, and but I did choose her, and here we are.
Well, way to pick another favorite as your dark horse. Kind of the opposite of the definition of that, but that's fine. Chrissy Grimmel going to get started here in leg number 1. It's going to be a race to 2. No matter what happens in this match, it will be a race to 2 again, automatically. If Meredith wins, then it is dead even, and we're going to have back-to-back race to 2s again. If Chrissy wins twice before Meredith wins 3 times, it's all over.
Yeah, and if Meredith with a 7, with a 7 mark there, getting the early lead, if she can bring her A game, it's going to be a battle, that's for sure.
1,000%. And Chrissy's starting off real slow. She's been waiting for quite a while. The last time Chrissy played a match was at 10:25 local time was when that match was called. It is 1:03
Almost
right now.
3 hours.
Yep. And she was not throwing for most of that. We saw her sitting down back there watching most of the women's CSI. Started throwing during that last match. Was that enough for her as someone who gets here way early to warm up and get hot?
Yeah, I think she's going to be okay. It might take her a leg or two to get going, but I think she'll be all right. She was practicing over there with Trisha Romero and banging in a 4.8 something in that practice leg.
Okay, so she's probably warm. Meredith just going to do the bare minimum here and get rid of the 17, ideally. There it goes. Nice trip for single on dart 3. And Chrissy's going to look straight at the 18s. Race to 2. Finals. Women's CSI. Chrissy Grimmel looking to three-peat in this event. And a 7 mark. Absolutely bare minimum needed. Just to hey, just so you know, Meredith, I'm still here in this leg.
Yeah, she's when she gets going, she really gets going, and she could play as good as anyone in this room, including myself, including any other guy that's been in there.
Yeah.
I've seen Chrissy put up some crazy numbers, but Meredith can do the same.
Absolutely.
So it's going to be interesting to see because what's going to happen is, is Meredith going to try to control the points? Is she going to try to shut down the numbers quickly because Chrissy is a better player? You just don't know.
I'm telling you right now, if there's two people that know each other's games the best, it's going to be Chrissy Grimmel and Meredith McGee. Top 2 female shots in Florida. Play with each other all the time. Play against each other all the time. Really, really, really close friends. Pretty much family. And you're excited to play that person in the finals. But right now there is no love lost at that line.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And that's back-to-back 7 marks for Chrissy to
regain control.
Regain control of this leg. And she should be looking to close, but she might point first.
I like it. The confidence to go over the 20s instead of the 19 on dart 2. I like dart 2 to go to the 19s. But that's, again, because I don't expect myself to hit the triple every time like a player of her caliber would be.
Yeah, which would be a smart thing to do on your end, Sean.
Thank you.
No problem.
Because it's going to take me 2 darts to hit that single, and I know that.
Yeah, wow.
Great darts from Mare. Murph went at the 18s on dart 3. Gets the single. This is where Chrissy does something crazy. Starting to get warm.
Crazy like 7 mark the 18s again?
Yep. Or tried to take out the 20s. That's also a crazy look on dart 3. That was the dead center of the 20, so I don't know if she decided not to go the 20 or the triple, or the double or the triple, and kind of did it in the middle.
Yeah, no, she went for the triple. She just shot high, Sean.
It was a bit high for someone of her caliber shooting at a triple.
Listen, we still, no matter what caliber we are, buddy, we still miss high or low.
No, not like that.
You're convinced. That's it. You're
You're
not
too good.
allowed.
You're too good.
You're way too good to miss that far away from the triple.
If anything has proven anything else to me over the last 3 days is that you're too good for that type of shot. And I'm talking about Chrissy Grimmel. I'm talking about Meredith McGee. Those are a long way away from the target for them.
Fair enough.
Oh, man. Neighbors.
Yeah, it took her time a little bit more on that last dart and drills the triple in. Meredith, she's done well in keeping in this game. Chrissy going back-to-back 7s, putting the pressure on her, and she's going to try to regain control here.
3 marks.
Yeah, 3 marks, but she's going to want more than that. She might even try to shut the 18 down.
Yep. Stay there.
Have to stay there at this
If you're going
point.
to throw dart 2 at it, you're going to throw dart 3 at it, right? Nope. Well, she did, but
no.
she missed it.
Yep, and this is
can't do that.
No, you can't do that. And And Chrissy knows that no matter what she does here, with dart 2 and 3, she needs to shut the 20 and 19 down.
Yep. Enough on the first. Oh, my goodness. Chrissy Grimmel throws in a 7 mark. We wanted the 3 mark there, and we would argue that that would have helped out a little bit more, but the 2 triples.
Yeah, 2 triples is huge.
Really,
Yeah, but it seems like she had to have those 2 triples. No, I would have shut the 20 and 19 down. But
best case scenario that Meredith is looking at is to be down 2 points and close the 18s, right? Not going to be able to do that now.
Yeah, she might have that. I'm going to shut the 18 down anyways.
Yep. Nope. Is that because of the X's on the 20s and 19s? Might be the last time to point?
Either that or she knew she was down 72 points or something like that. So Chrissy's going to close and then bang. Oh, just misses.
Last was enough. That was the bare minimum. Meredith going to look at the 16s. She's been hammering the 16s, 15s, and that's where the difference tends to be made at this level.
Yeah, she has been.
A lot of people watching along in these finals. Yeah, Chrissy is walked out of the venue.
She does that a lot, doesn't she? Plays hide and seek with the camera.
Oh, and that was another off round from Meredith, so wide open for Chrissy just to attack the 16s, attack the 15s. Maybe looking to point dart 1? No. Man, she's just rocking with that rhythm right now.
Yeah, when she gets in that rhythm, it's unstoppable at times.
Yep.
A lot of pressure
what are you doing
on
here?
Meredith. A lot of pressure on Meredith.
So you get a triple on dart 1. Would you have closed, or do you stay there?
No, I would have stayed there just because you were math-wise 75 only put you at 534.
Great darts there from Meredith. Not out of this leg yet.
There's a lot of, what I was saying was, is there more pressure on someone like Chrissy knowing that she's 2-time champion, or more pressure on someone like Meredith knowing that Chrissy's 2-time champion?
I bet Chrissy is feeling less than 0 pressure right now. Overall. I think she's just as focused as humanly possible. To get back to the king seat and to be in the driver's seat is where she is 100% feeling comfortable.
Sure. Meredith's going to close the She should close the numbers here. No, I wouldn't even throw the first dart at the bull.
She did.
She did.
And if you're going to, hit the double.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now close.
Whew. Nice and easy into the 16.
Did her job.
Yep. Did what she had plans on doing. And that double was a bonus. Are we going to see the patented leg kick here?
Needs 3 of them with 2 darts.
Yeah, but she's known for the double on the last. Oh.
Well, this is the steal leg number 1 for Meredith McGee.
Yeah, and she, throughout that first half of this leg, she basically was just hanging on and put herself in position. And then Chrissy pulled away. And like you said, the 16s and 15s have gotten her back into it. But
2 darts, 2 marks.
Meredith has struggled on the bullseyes today.
Until this dart right here. 1 more. Big dart. And just on the outside there on dart 3. That's a unlucky dart.
Yeah, it looked like she hit the flight on the dart on the outside there. And Chrissy's going to hit the bullseye here.
Oh, my goodness.
She's walking it in, isn't she?
Well, that was a little bit closer than I think everyone expected to be in leg number 1. Chrissy Grimmel, 1-0 lead on Meredith McGee. If Meredith loses leg number 2, they still go back to the same format. It just gives Mer 2 losses.
2 losses, yeah.
Triple elimination style tournament. Needs to triple dip Chrissy Grimmel without losing twice. And that's not legs, that's sets. We're going to call them sets at this point.
Well, it is a set. 2 legs is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Triple here at least gives you a little sigh of relief. That does not.
No, that does not. wide open door for Chrissy Grimmel.
Yep.
And there's not a lot of doors you want to leave wide open for Chrissy, that's for sure.
Walking right through it. Yeah. 7 marks the 20s. The type of player that is just, you're going to give her an inch, she's going to take a mile.
Yeah, would you say that Chrissy Grimmel and soft tip, along with Paula Murphy, those two are arguably the best 2 American soft tip players that you've probably ever seen?
And I would include Liz Tynan into that.
Right.
And that's the top 3 female players in the country.
Of course,
arguably anyway.
Yeah, I'm talking about right now, but we know that Stacey Bromberg was.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we know.
No, there's no arguing
Stacey,
that one. Yeah. Chrissy is arguably the best female soft tip player in the country currently. I think her and Paula Murphy, which we got to see a little bit of that battle at Booyah Cup, and hopefully we see a battle like that again this year at Booyah Cup. But yeah, they're the top 2.
She's going to need a triple here. There
Gets
it
the
is.
triple. Still probably not enough, though.
Well, it's not enough for the next round, that's for sure. Chrissy's going to look to shut the 19 down. She's going to point first.
Yep. Looking down now. Staying there. Textbook.
Very textbook, as you see her throw the single on that last start. Stay in the safe zone.
Yep.
And not flirt with any kind of deflection or anything like that. Going for the triple 19 there.
Another great, fantastic female dart player who is not playing in this event, Chrissy Davis, was watching her friend Cheyenne play today, and every once in a while Cheyenne would walk back there and just ask her what she would do in that situation. And so I'm going to give a little bit of credit to Chrissy for the textbook style of play that Cheyenne's been playing.
Yeah, she's been around for a long time as well, and so she knows the game very well.
And Chrissy, it's going to be tough to beat Chrissy at this point in this leg. And look at Meredith is going to try and throw her off with a little bit of gamesmanship between their friendship. Is that what you call it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Didn't work, and that's why Chrissy was okay with it. What else can Meredith do right now? She's getting whooped in this leg.
Yeah,
with a capital H.
Yeah. She's Chrissy is controlling this, but
long way to go.
Long way to go, and a long match to go. Even if she loses this game, it's not over. But she recomposes herself very well and smashes in a 7 mark. So she's closer in the point race than she was 2 turns ago, and hopefully, she's hoping for a miss by Chrissy, which usually doesn't happen.
Yeah, she might need a genie for that wish. Maybe not. What did Chrissy drop there?
She holds 4 darts.
Does she do the same thing?
Yeah.
She's a 4 dart?
Yeah. But I don't know how long she's done that, to be honest.
Why is that the first time that I've ever noticed that?
Well, you really don't notice the players, do you? You just commentate.
I comment on everything. It's the only expertise I have is I try to build storylines and know things about the players.
Yeah,
had no idea about that.
Yeah, but you're watching you're watching them throw the darts. You're not watching them hold it. So you didn't know.
I mean, I was the one who pointed out that Porky used 4 darts, so I at least paid attention then.
Well, that's because
they're all different color flights, so that helps.
Yeah, possibly. She's holding 4 darts.
I see that now. Is that because she's prone to dropping darts?
I don't know if it's because she's prone to dropping darts or it's because the same thing that we were talking before where it's more comfortable having a dart in your hand.
Which normally I would agree with, but she throws that last dart different than she throws the first 2 anyway.
In what sense?
She throws that little extra shoulder into it.
Oh, I got
that
you.
extra walk forward.
So the technique with the last dart is different, yeah. You're right.
Usually if people are doing that, it's to stop that 3rd dart from being a different throw than your first 2.
Right, I understand.
So that might be why she started it, and it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah. But you know what? If she wins this event, I'll find out.
I don't know if you guys saw that handsome human being back there on the right. That was Jim Turntine, owner of Partners Promoting Darts. Cannot thank him enough for allowing us to be here to give you this great coverage on USA Darts Productions and Partner Promoting Darts Facebook and YouTube pages. The finals of the Women's CSI event, the top 16 in averages were invited on the All-Star rank list to this event on the female side of things. And this is the finals. Rematch of last year.
It is a rematch of last year, and it's not often you say this, but Chrissy blanked that last round, leaving the door open for Meredith. She wants at least one triple here.
Hey, Will, who is winning the ugliest person in the audience award right now? Dominic Dichiria, #1 on that list. Beautiful jersey, but it's not doing much for the face. And as we are right back in action, you can see how much Dominic is paying attention just on the edge of his seat here in this final.
He is
the excitement
on
his face right this second to none.
Can we get that close up one more time? It looks like.
Congratulations to him for winning his first award this week. Ugliest viewer in the room. We will have to send you that trophy in the mail.
Yeah, absolutely. That's oh, nice shot.
Last.
Look at that. Oh.
That is
there
the man.
is.
That is the man who looks as old as he does because he has a son like Nick Dichiria. That will take a lot out anyway.
And Chrissy with a big.
She threw those
6
faster
mark.
too.
Yeah.
The rhythm is there.
It's so hard the longer these games go to try to fight tooth and nail against Chrissy Grimmel, but you just got to hang in there and keep trying and hope for that opening at some point.
Dominic's getting messages right now about the close-ups that Nick just did of him. And probably a lot of congratulations for his – if you have his number, give him a congratulations text for the award that he won for ugliest viewer in the room. Dominic Dichiria. He was the hands-down favorite going into this for that award.
Oh, my God. Nice shot by Chrissy.
But it pays off. Ben, I don't know him personally, so I can't say anything about that.
Oh, that's easy. That's Julio Rodriguez.
Good runner-up.
He is the runner-up.
All right. Meredith has a lot of work to do. And deciding to open up the new wedge instead of point the 16s. Gets points on the 15s. Steve Hilger giving us a novel version of why he throws 4 darts, and I'm not going to read all that out loud. So here is Chrissy Grimmel. Looking over the 15s.
Oh, just missing. Who gave a novel? Cares.
Porky. All right, well, that last part I'll give you credit for. Why don't you do that? Are you not proud?
What's that?
He holds the red, white, blue, and yellow for his Filipino heritage.
Wow.
I'm not saying anything wrong there, right?
Red, white, and blue?
And yellow.
And yellow? Why not just get one flight with red, white, blue, and yellow?
Look at this. Those guys are probably still playing in the no-cap triples. Jesse Gore, Jeremiah Millar, Mike Maloney. Matching their shirts. And Chrissy Grimmel just continuing to do what Chrissy does best.
I don't think they're playing triples.
No, they might not be.
I think it's
Well, then why are they wearing their cute matching shirts?
Jeremiah Millar, Mike Maloney, and Leonard Gates.
Oh, okay. They got rid of Jesse? That's not nice.
No, it's just because Mike didn't show up. We couldn't be here on that Saturday. But I could be wrong.
That's a tough first start for Meredith. If she would have gone triple-triple, she could have taken a look at the 18s and a must-win leg for her. And instead, she is just hammering those neighbors. Kicks the field goal, though.
Yeah, that was an angry dart, wasn't it? She wasn't happy about that, just missing the above the trip 15 and below. And Chris is going to try to close a 15, but she's going to point first. Momentum.
It just takes all the pressure off the second and third dart.
Yeah, that's a beautiful marker.
Great darts. Huge round. You can see the excitement in the background, especially from Dominic Dichiria. who I think looks dejected back there. I don't know why. He won. Congratulations again to him. This is not surprising. I mean, that's just what Meredith is going to do. She's going to continue to stay in every match, every leg. There's no give up.
There is no give up. It is surprising in the fact that she has struggled on bulls all day today, but not that's the past.
Yep.
She hits the 4 bulls, puts the pressure on.
And look at that.
Yeah, she's just going to.
She's not going to play around, is she?
Oh,
Big
my
last
goodness.
dart from Chrissy Grimmel. One bull away from moving to 1 set away from the title. Meredith McGee. Meredith McGee. Big darts. Goes 4 bowls of 5 bowls, 9 bowls in the last 6 darts. And it's not going to be enough.
That's crazy. 9 bulls in the last 6 darts, and Chrissy needs 1 bull to win here.
But she dropped a dart right away. But picked it up instead of just throwing the other 3.
Yeah, I don't see it taking her three darts here as she hits it with the first.
She liked that dart. That's why she dropped it. She picked up that one to throw. All right. That set is complete. So Meredith McGee now has 2 losses. Chrissy Grimmel still with 0. Basically, it's 2 sets to 0 in a race to 3 sets. You have to win 2 legs to win a set.
Yeah, that's going to be almost impossible, isn't it?
It is. But that's a better way to talk about the 1 loss, 2 loss, right? Just put in sets.
Yeah,
Do
sure.
you agree with that?
Yeah, whatever makes it.
What do you guys think? Is that less confusing or more confusing? More confusing.
It's the first one to 3 sets.
Correct. And it's right now 2-0.
Yeah, that's easy. I mean, I don't understand
I
why.
just said that.
And I said yes.
Okay. And then you repeated it again like you made it up.
Well, because you're asking the chat. You can't be any more clearer than what you just said. Hey, guys, it's a race to 3 sets. It's 2 sets to 0. Chrissy.
Right now she's a dancing queen. And right on cue, the music started playing.
Yeah, what's going on here?
They're just making sure the format's still correct and all that good stuff. See if they're going to go ahead and diddle and get going. Dominic still not looking happy like that he won his award.
No, I think he's reading all the messages that you told people to send him about congratulating on his award.
There's 1,200 people, and if he doesn't have 1,000 text messages right now, you guys are not doing your job in the chat. Just a bit outside there for Meredith McGee, and Chrissy Grimmel's going to start off this one. Leg number 1, Chrissy Grimmel going first. She's starting off big the last couple times. 7 marks. Pretty much closed the door going first. And the men's CSI champion watching along in the background, that's Jeremiah Millar.
Only a 3 mark by Chrissy. Early openings for Meredith. Let's see if she can capitalize. And does she take a look at the 20 here early?
She should. And in the words of Urkel, did I do that?
Okay.
By saying that she started off with 7 marks.
Gotta take the shot. Yeah, I would. She's not happy about it. Just stay there.
Yeah, if you
Stay
took the
there.
second one, take the third.
I
She
like
did.
the shot.
Yep.
I like that shot.
It was the right shot. She missed it, but it was the right shot. Jared says, make sure Dom has his acceptance speech ready. Yeah, you're going to have to interview him after you interview the winners and losers of this one. Ask him about how he feels about his win.
All right, so here's Meredith now. If I'm Meredith, right?
19 first, no matter what you do there, you close 20s?
No, because if you're going to close 20s with 2 darts, just shut the 20 down now. What's 19 points to 0 points in this situation, Sean?
1.
I mean, you're still behind.
And she did it my way.
Right.
All right, Chrissy Grimmel. Looking at the 17s for the easy transition. See if she... You were taking a shot at the 19s there, right? Start 3?
I mean, at this point, doesn't matter, Sean.
No. You've been wrong way too often today. All right, Meredith. Going to look down and point first, and I like that move. Staying. Hitting, and she should just stay right there.
She will stay right there.
She does. Big 6 mark, must win match or set for Meredith McGee. Otherwise, Chrissy Grimmel is your champion for the 3rd time for the Women's CSI.
3rd time in a row.
It's hard to be a favorite and win 3 straight, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Especially when you have talented players in this room like she had to face all day. Including this talented player right here in the finals, Meredith McGee. Last year in the Women's CSI, I believe the final set total was 3-1. But Meredith pushed her to play her best in order to get it done. I fully expect that again here.
Yeah, I don't expect it just to be a walkover just because Chrissy's up 2-0. You're going to see her fight back, and it's hard to keep up that level of play throughout such a long format.
Yeah, in the words of Robert Frost, we have miles to go before we sleep, buddy.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Meredith McGee, when does she take a look at the 17s?
Now.
Stay right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Because 54 points, if Chrissy was to hit the 9, only puts her at 244. But
abort that mission, go to the 19th now?
Abort the mission and go to the 19 now is correct.
Caitlin Meyer says I probably shouldn't be watching her work, but I am loving this. Caitlin, a very talented shot.
Yeah, Caitlin's a good player as well. But let's be honest, she's probably watching the darts, but more importantly, loving the commentary.
Well, you're on the comms.
Well, you are too, Sean Green.
Yeah, but I'm not the one that people are listening to right now.
Brother.
Meredith McGee, going to look at the 19s.
Do you not understand we have 1,200 people are watching, and at least 1,100 of them are watching me?
Well, they're listening to you.
Or listening to me, yeah, sorry.
All 1,200 of them are watching them, the ladies that are playing in this, that are the real superstars here.
Yeah, we wouldn't be here without them.
1,000,000%. And Chrissy going to look at the 17s. Triple. And 19s.
Oh. Just misses the 19 there.
Chance to take control.
Yeah, she knows she's got to hit that triple. She wants to hit that first dart triple. A lot of emphasis on that. That way she can shut the 17 down.
If I'm Meredith, I don't move unless I hit the first dart in the triple.
That's what I was saying.
There it is.
This is where you move. Make sure you hit at least one.
She did not.
Or maybe she heard
listen,
you.
but she's going to stay right there, isn't she? Oh, she looked at it on dart 3, and that's why you like looking at dart 2. However, that's a huge point lead. 96 points.
Yeah, big 7 mark there.
94 points. 96, I was right. Dang it.
That's actually 94, but
good. I was right eventually. Not quite going to get the point lead. If you're Meredith, you close first dart and then go back to the 19s. Lives in Florida, that guy doesn't matter. A lot of love in the chat for Danny. Just what he needs. Nice 7 mark there from Meredith McGee.
Big 7 mark from Meredith. 123 points up. Chris is going to have to bang in a huge 7 mark at some point. And Meredith going second here. What a steal this would be.
Yeah, honestly, that being said, Chrissy does not have to break the throw at any point in time to still win the match. If she wins the diddle in the last leg decider, she'll just go first again in leg number 2. But Meredith winning even one of these, no matter if it's against the throw or with the throw, she will take that all day.
Yeah, absolutely.
and she will definitely take it with this performance right now.
Yeah,
Good last, good move down.
She's playing really well this leg. And she just wants that one leg to make sure that you at least go to a last leg decider. Not saying that she can't win 2 straight, but it's almost mission impossible to break Chrissy throw twice in a row.
100%. 1080 live in the chat saying afternoon, gentlemen. So there you go. Mr. Jeff McMahon, who probably doesn't know he was on his work page. So he'll switch that over, and then it'll say Jeff McMahon says, oops, didn't know that. Hi, guys. Meredith looking at the 16s. No reason not to.
Oh, just push that a little high, but still comfortable. 111-point lead. 9 mark here. Still, Meredith can step right behind and shut the 16 down and be ahead going into the Bulls.
Great 7.
I don't know if you've seen all these comments in the chat, but
Nope.
they are loving me.
No, everyone who is commenting right now is dead to me. Meredith McGee. That is Danny Baggish. I am Chopped Liver, a.k.a. Sean Green. And we are live here for the finals. Meredith McGee going to get the point lead. Maybe look at the 16s on dart 3. Gets it. 104-point lead. Looking more and more likely that she's going to win this first leg. But let's just hear from the person you all want to hear from. Danny, what do you think about that?
Yeah, no, that was great. What a shot. Good answer by Chrissy there. She really needs to make sure that she does not struggle on these bullseyes.
She went 4 and then 5 the last 2 times she shot at it.
Well,
I don't want your pity comments, everybody. I'm not even looking. Meredith needs a lot of bowl. Well, 3 of them.
yeah, right.
Mas, por favor.
Just to the right. There it is.
Gets it. Did not struggle. 4.50 in that leg. Let's move to leg number 2. If Meredith wins one of the next 2 legs, it's now a 2-set-to-1 lead for Chrissy Grimmel. Still going to play a race to 2. A lot of cheers there in the chat for both Murph and Chrissy. Alyssa says, who I look up to the most. She's amazing. She is one of my heroes, too. I wish that she did like my catchphrase a little bit more than she does. That's probably why she hasn't hit any 9s recently. Dominic holding his big check for ugliest viewer in the room. Big win for him. Still looking excited.
This is going to be a tough, but look at this. Chrissy opening up. Only a 2 mark.
Now
Is the time. Yeah, now is the time, especially if you want to break twice in a row. This is your time, Meredith McGee. She doesn't rush anything. She takes her time, which I love. No need to be in a hurry. Just make sure you hit 3 here. That's the key.
Especially when you have Chrissy thrown in a rhythm. She's running up to that line as soon as the last dart's thrown. Anything to slow down the rock and rhythm of Chrissy Grimmel will always help. Even if that's not done consciously, it's almost a subconscious thing that you're doing as a player.
Absolutely correct. Now here it is. 2 marks on the 20. Meredith, what are you going to do? You're going to shoot the trip 20 here and then go to the 19, or are you just going to stay on the 20? I've seen her do them both. Me personally, I think if she drills that triple 20, I think she just stays there. I think she just pounds the 20.
First dart is looking at it. Now she's questioning what she does on dart 2. Looking down. And realizing right now, why did I decide to do that?
Yeah. I'm Surprised she didn't
Yep.
take that look up to the 20
Yeah, but
just to shut it down with 1.
5 will do. Meredith. Just again taking her time. Which is fine. She's just collecting herself. It worked for her in the last leg. And she's just switching it up a little bit, which you have to when the momentum is not in your favor. Anything that you do to just shift it, you just never know. Great second dart. 2 hero shots, 2 misses into the 7.
Yeah, almost in the same spot too. It's almost like not even a follow through. Sometimes when I throw it, it's almost like a hitch.
What is she doing on dart 3? Boom goes the dynamite. Chrissy Grimmel. I was fully expecting the 20 on dart 3.
Yeah, I think we all were, but she didn't do it. So 9
And she
mark
hit the
on,
triple, so it was the
9
right
mark.
shot.
Yeah, 9 mark on the 19s and puts Meredith again behind the 8 ball here.
But gives her a chance to get a 58-point lead again.
Or 54.
That was close enough. Doesn't get it. Almost an answer on the 9.
I like how you don't hesitate, though. Whether it's right
if
or
it
wrong.
sounds confident, who cares?
Exactly. That's the biggest thing.
If I had a color commentator that didn't point out my mistakes every time, it would get passed most of the time.
Yeah. Well, listen, if I know, I know. And what a 7 mark there by Chrissy.
Goes 9 and then 7.
What I don't want is someone watching and say we have a youth watching and they see 320 and 266. I don't want them going to school. Yeah, that's the difference of 58.
There is no way they're going to remember that exact time. Not one. They don't even do addition, let alone subtraction and all that. They're just going to take my word for it, and they're not even going to look to see if I was right. Just like, oh, yeah, great. Until you say something.
Sorry, it's just natural. And I'm quick at math. So
You're always correcting me. Big trip on dart 3 from Chrissy
shot.
Grimmel. Doing everything that she needed to do to regain control. 9-7-5. And
this has a last leg decider written all over it, doesn't it?
1,000%. Then I just want 3 of them, Just 3 last leg deciders.
That would be a dream come true for not only us, but all 1,200 viewers that are watching across all platforms.
And Murph.
And Murph. Yeah, absolutely.
And a nightmare scenario for Chrissy.
Yeah, because that means she's playing 1 game for $5,000.
Yep. But if Chrissy throws like this, it's going to be pretty tough. 9-7-5-7 were her last 4 rounds there.
That's good. I'm just going to go with it because, once again, I'm not going to correct you because if you sound confident, then we're going to just be confident.
Now they just assume I was wrong, even though I was actually right that time. But that's fine. Whatever you want. Wow. Yeah, it's frustrating. And it's because Chrissy has kind of scratched herself out of this and then continues just to hit afterwards. And, of course, it's the perfect time for Meredith to not be able to hit a single mark. So Chrissy, 17s, right to the 16s, right to the 15s. Maybe 15s first. Yep, now it's 16s. I like the transfer from the 16s to the 15s more than the 15s and 16s. Does it matter to you?
No, not to me. It doesn't matter at all.
And that's the difference, ladies and gentlemen, between a good player and someone who overthinks things.
All right, Murph's going to have to load up the 16s here. She's been good on them all day. Drop that one.
Yeah, she's going to have to load up on the 16s and then be really good with the higher powers upstairs.
Yeah, absolutely.
In order to win this leg.
Yeah, it has last leg decider written all over it.
Chrissy might go bull here first.
You're right about that. She might.
She does not. But she won't win it
Leg
anyway.
kick. There it is.
Wow. Goes trip dub. 5.44 from Chrissy Grimmel. Decent. And, hey, let's go to a last leg decider.
Decent, says Sean. That's funny. Yeah, they have to diddle.
And that's what they're walking up there, just to both touch the board. And here we go. Chrissy's going to run away. Just keep backing up, and you just go first, man. Like, you go ahead and diddle. Show me one.
Yeah, I don't know whose option it is. I think it's Meredith's option, so she's going to tell her to show her one. She missed.
Yeah. That was on the outside of the whole entire board, but it stuck in the single bowl. A lot of room there for Meredith, and she gets it. Last leg decider. Meredith McGee will go first, and I like how they had already started that game anyway. So,
yeah, she was real calm about that. And
does that just say leg number 2?
No, it doesn't say any leg. Just says
watch for it to switch.
She's just going to hit continue, I think, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, but I think that they set it up wrong originally. Chrissy making everyone in the crowd laugh a little bit, and including Meredith. So Meredith can get the start. Nick Dichiria looking pretty awkward there in the background. Here we go. Like father, like son.
What a huge
Did you see the sigh of
triple that
relief
was.
after dart 2?
She knows how big that triple is.
Someone really not liking
Where the
our camera right
yeah.
now. Grade 6 mark from Chrissy. Guys, let us know who you have in this one. If Chrissy wins this leg, it is all over. If Meredith wins, we go to another set.
Yeah, another set is what we want. Another set is not what Chrissy wants.
You're not wrong.
Not often. Well.
Depends on if it's blocked or not. It's going to determine this last dart. Not blocked. Maybe blocked.
Yeah, it might be blocked.
Not blocked. Gets the single.
Still blocked.
I'm about to block you if you keep this up. Chrissy looking down at the 19s. Staying.
And still staying? No.
Up. Oh, nice 7 mark from Chrissy Grimmel. Her eyes moved at the very last second, and I think that's why you said what you said.
I think this is going to be probably the best game of the match. I think we're going to see a lot of back and forth here.
Yeah, a lot of big darts.
Yeah. They're going to show why they are in the finals this leg. Just listen to the crowd. We're all the way in the back office and in the back kind of conference room. A good amount away, and we can hear this crowd as Chrissy hits the 6 mark. Just clap and be supportive.
Yeah, a good supporter would clap every time they hit 5 marks plus. Dominic Dichiria, though, has his phone in his hand, so let's give him a reason why he shouldn't be. Needs the triple.
Has to have the triple, and she gets it. Pinch poke, you owe me a Coke.
I said it quicker than you.
Okay, you did. All right, Chrissy, she's probably going to stay on the 19 here. She loves that triple point first and then make the switch after the second dart.
Actually, the next time she shoots, can you go back to that first angle that you had there? Because it looks like she rocks back, but then as soon as she's about to throw that dart, she is dead still when she throws the dart
through. Do you
through.
think they see the camera moving back and forth when you do that?
When it's right here in front of them, I'm sure that they do. You would know better than most. They wouldn't see that camera moving. It's so far away.
Oh, absolutely. That's a good view.
It was. Until you jinxed it like you typically do. You can even jinx the camera.
That's great. Deep breath here. One more triple, Meredith. Oh, just above the wire.
So let's look at that side view. Watch. She rocks back, but then as soon as she's about to throw that dart, she is dead still. See? She stops the rock.
I don't think this any different than the way Hunter Smith was throwing.
No. As long as you stop your rock right before you go forward, who cares if you rock back on the backswing?
Well, as long as you hit anything you're throwing at, who cares what you're doing with your whole technique?
As long as you're Chrissy Grimmel, you can do anything you want.
That's 100%. So why are we arguing about this?
We're not even arguing. We're just saying the same thing. We're just giving the same point, and we're just seeing who can say it with more clarity.
You know what? That's fine. You win.
It's because I used the big word clarity, didn't I?
Yes. I thought that was something you took for medicine, but that's Claritin, isn't it? Nice 4 mark there by Meredith. She probably
Good
wanted
clarification.
more. Yeah. Chrissy's, at what point in time are you going to try to shut the 20 down? No, she likes that, and then she goes on the last dart, but only if she hits a triple. And there it is. I was
Opening.
Opening, but the last 2 or 3 turns there, you know, you're up in points. You probably could have just shut the 20 down and then went to the 19.
Especially with the high ground thought process that you tend to have when you play.
Yeah, that's my thought process. Yeah. Meredith taking her time here. Wants the triple so she can take the look. She might take the look anyways.
She is.
Do you notice that every...
She kicked the...
That's number 4, Meredith.
Kicked it again.
Yeah, that's like 4 times, Meredith. Do you notice that
Take her
every
anger out on
time
something else.
she shoots the 19 to close, it's a little higher.
She kind of short arm it.
Yeah. It's a nervous dart. It's a nervy dart because I've done that every now and then.
Because you know it's the wrong dart as well.
It's not only might not be the wrong dart, but it's the most important dart out of the 3 you're throwing.
If there's more pressure shooting at the trip 19 than the single or than the 20s, then it's the wrong dart, right?
No, because you're ahead in points.
Yeah.
All right, so you're trying to shut this. So there was.
Wait, how do you play this game?
It's okay.
Look at this.
Meredith is showing you.
That'll work. Nice last from Chrissy Grimmel. All right, so she takes back control. Does Chrissy? Last leg decider. Finals of the CSI. If Chrissy wins, it's all over. If Meredith wins, we go to another race to 2. This is really anyone's leg currently.
Yeah, I think she wants to hit at least a triple with the first dart or second dart. Does she scoot over? I feel like she's blocked there.
On the 18.
Yeah, where she stands.
She would feel like that too. Good call from Danny Baggish.
Thanks.
Expert color commentator.
No expert. This is my first time, buddy.
Guys, hit that share button. Let everybody know Danny Baggish is on the communications. And we have the finals here. Chrissy Grimmel, Meredith McGee. Couple Floridians battling it out for the title. Chrissy Grimmel trying to throw in a kill shot.
Yeah, that is that might not be a kill shot, but it's definitely a important deadly one.
Meredith, a deliberate player. She's gonna throw when she's ready.
Yeah.
And only 2. That's a rough last dart. See if Chrissy just runs. 17, 16, 15. No, stays on the 17. She's going to ensure this one. And Meredith takes a deep breath. Back-to-back 9s might be all that she can hope for to get back in this one.
Yeah, 149 points down, and
might be nearing its conclusion, bud.
Yeah, I think it is.
It's been a heck of a battle.
It has been. I know there's probably a few moments there, a few shots that Meredith probably wishes that she could change, but don't we all? Very deserving to be in this match to begin with.
Yep.
And it's just
Chrissy's been the best player today.
Chrissy has been the best player. Actually shows it again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's
Chrissy Grimmel is moments away from the three-peat of the CSI. All Meredith can do is throw some bowls. Good fall out of the 17. That'll work. So here we go. Chrissy Grimmel for the match and the title. Needs 3. It's a bit of a hanger on dart 1, so. And dart 2 doesn't go in there either. And decides to bail onto the trip 18 just to get that 200-point lead, you know? Meredith knows these might be her last 3 darts, but she's going to try and throw her best 3 darts. She does that. But if Chrissy does that, it's over. Two more. This is it. Chrissy Grimmel will come back to the line the next time around. Needing 1 bowl. Again, a huge congratulations to Meredith McGee. Second place finish here in the Women's CSI. $500, but Chrissy Grimmel going to take home the $5,000 first place in this Women's CSI. We've been going all day, and it is an exciting conclusion. Let's see what Chrissy does. There it is, Chrissy Grimmel, your champion, 3-time CSI Women's champion. Gets the job done. A big no love loss between those two in this match. They were great friends going into it. They're great friends afterwards. Congratulations to Meredith McGee on a second-place finish. Huge shout-out to our top 5. Lisa Yee, 3rd place. 4th place, Cheyenne Richards. 5th place, Hunter Smith was your top 5 there. Great event. Man, to add everything we ever did. And that'll do it for me. We're going to head on over to our interview with Danny Baggish and Chris Grimmel when we come back, if Chrissy doesn't fight this way too much.
And then we'll do a little more. Good. Invitational. And listen to the crowd. She does have to use the bathroom, but she is going to be kind with us for just a second.
2 questions, that's all you got.
Chrissy Grimmel, 3-time Invitational champion. How does it feel? Is that good?
Sure.
She's yeah, go ahead. Yes, go ahead. She's not going to stop. Come here. Yeah, we're gonna have to redo that one, guys. Sorry.
If she wouldn't win, she wouldn't have to do an interview.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. All right, so here we are, CSI Invitational with the runner-up 2 years in a row. I know she probably doesn't like that, Meredith McGee. It was a good run from you today. We noticed a lot of good darts. You actually lost early. You fought back. How did today feel?
Well, the only person that beat me today was Chrissy. She put me in the loser's bracket, and I came back to play her again. And you know, she's always tough. Sometimes I get it. Sometimes she gets it. She keeps getting it here. That's okay. She's great. I love her, and it was a lot of fun. There were a lot of great ladies playing today, so had a good time.
Absolutely. Well, I know back there we were watching you fight back, and you had a lot of tough opponents coming in. I mean, Cheyenne Richards, Olivia Terry, a lot of them. The whole field was tough, and this is 2 years in a row with you being in the finals. Something.
I didn't actually think about it that way. I'm just like, okay, I got there, and it was fun. There's a lot of just wanted to try to do my best, and hopefully that the dart fairy was on my side, and she wasn't. But that's okay. That's how it goes.
It is okay.
It's all fun. It's all fun. So as we're having a good time and getting the skill of these ladies that play in PPD, it's a lot of fun, and we've got a lot of great women. You know, I've been playing a very long time, and I would never have thought that the level of the women's game would be so high as it is today. It's really impressive, and kudos to everybody that is playing and keeps going and encouraging these ladies to keep going.
No, it is very impressive, and thank you to the PPD, because without them, obviously, none of this would happen.
Absolutely.
One last question for you. Me being in the commentary booth is a first for me, and I'm nervous watching you guys play for so much money. Did you feel the nerves?
No.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing at all.
I play Chrissy all the time. It's just player. You know, I don't care. Once you get in, you know, you're like, okay, I've got some money. Some is better than nothing. So, you know, you just keep going and play. Have fun.
Well, I promise you one thing, Meredith, your time will come. You're too good of a player not to win one of these. So
I'm just gonna break Chrissy's arm.
no, don't do that. Second place, CSI, Meredith McGee, everybody.
Alrighty, everybody, we're doing our trophy presentations. We're waiting on Chrissy to get back here so we can lift her big title as well as her paycheck. So hang tight. We'll have that one coming at you momentarily, as she had to run off and use the facilities. Can't blame her on that one. But we'll be right back as we lift the title here for the Women's CSI event in Kansas City, Missouri. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back with Chrissy Grimmel lifting the title.
And three-time champion Chrissy Grimmel.
I got really freaking lucky.
She said she got lucky.
I got really lucky.
We were watching a lot of the matches throughout all day.
That shit was trying to win and stuff. She was trying to win.
She was trying to win, but you played well all day, and it showed that you were the better player today. Even though there was ups and downs, did you feel like you were the better player all day?
No. No. Still no.
So no, you did not.
No. And no.
Okay, well, we saw that you were the better player all day today, and you played really well. Tough competition in this room. 3-time CSI Invitational champion. Do you get nervous when you play for that kind of money?
Yes. Yes. I woke up and I thought, no, this is not going to work very well. This is not working.
Well, I tell you what, in the commentary booth, which I'm not used to, watching you play, it is an absolute pleasure. And you might not be nervous. I was nervous for you. You are $5,000 richer. And to bring you the check and the trophy presentation, the man himself, Jim Turntine.
I finally got a picture with you.
I know who you are. I play with Scuba on the song.
Smile, baby. This is a good drink. You're all like.
Well, that is going to do it for us for the Women's CSI as we get Carly Griggs, Kayla Spurgeon, and Jim Turrentine in there for a great picture with our champion, Chrissy Grimmel. More to come here from Kansas City, though, as tomorrow we have that mixed event. And, folks, you want to check this out. It's going to be an entertaining one. The men and the females are going to be getting together. I should say men and women. Get that a little bit better as Sean laughs in the background at me. Men and women will be teamed up, facing off against each other. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Join us if you would. And don't forget tonight, 6 p.m. is when we'll go live once again with the action here in Kansas City. So join us. More action to come here at the Partners Promoting Darts Tournament of Champions.